fucking production of a Disgaea X Phoenix Wright production where I played both the main character from Disgaea and I think Larry Butts, and that was it.
I just made a really weird face at that.
What?
Disgaea X Phoenix Wright.
It actually wasn't that bad.
Right.
The biggest thing was just production value because everyone's mics was poopy.
Woof.
Even mine. Because I looked back like, ooh, didn't realize what good mics sounded like yet.
Yeah. We've all had that problem. All right. Was that Will who just hopped in?
Hello.
So.
Hi. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I had to finish up my Bloodborne match.
Cool. I will.
I lost.
Oh. I will briefly go over. I'll recap the case and then we'll start. So we are back in the present. Kay and Edgeworth looked at the news, and the news said the Yagatarasu, the thief.
Yatagarasu.
Yeah, I mix up the G and the T a lot.
Fuck you.
Is sent a calling card to this embassy. And Kay's like, hey, the real Yatagarasu?
Yep.
Yada Garasu.
Okay. Yata. The real Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards, so I bet that's probably Callisto U, so we're gonna stake it out. And they go there, and the country, Cadopia, which was the country in the flashback case that was mentioned, I guess had a civil war or something. It's split into two countries. So now we're in an embassy, and there are two countries in this embassy that used to be Cadopia, and one of them, I'm just gonna call them Country A and Country B because their names start with that letter, and it's like Alabast and Babulbia or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
And a fire starts. Kay runs off to investigate it, and she finds a dead body and is, obviously framed. And it's like, oh, you gotta defend me, Mr. Edgeworth.
I go killing again.
And the dead body is that he was one of the guys involved with the past cases, and now he's dead. And they're like, yep, this guy was one of the smugglers, and we figured it out. And then it's like, hey, there's a commotion in the other half of this embassy with the other country, and you walk over there, and Wolf Majin guy is like, hey, I'm arresting Larry Butts, who was breaking in through the ceiling for some reason. And that's about where we are. You'll be able to fill in holes. Okay.
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 I must admit, I'm also making dinner because I have not eaten at all today. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
and I'll
walk
be
away.
ordering Chinese food soon.
Oh, yeah, let me
maybe
put
a little-
let me put dinner in. I hope he doesn't come up. Are you right? We're in front of him.
I don't think so. I think we're entering a new area. I'll just start and you guys pop in when you're available.
Fuck, is that another circus?
That was exactly my first thought. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop in food.
Yep.
I've left the Damask II investigation to Francisca and returned to Babal. I suppose my first order of business would be to look into Babal's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, that's my favorite guy. So, okay, what's the situation?
Oh, I love
Oh, it's
him.
great! Investigating is so much fun!
In other words, they've made absolutely no progress. Skip Gumshoe for now. No, it's fine.
I didn't realize he was here.
Oh, yeah. Gumshoe's here and Bad is around, though I haven't really talked to him very much. Very well, then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation?
We've had a really fun time, sir.
I knew it. Zero progress. In any case, Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
you have permission to enter the Alabastion Embassy.
Alabastion.
Yeah, sorry, I'm bad at words. The Alabastion Embassy, is that correct?
Yep. As a local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you.
That's a bad idea, but I'll take them.
They belong to the lady under the pink princess's mask. It's old bag. This case sucks.
What kind of lady was playing her, sir?
The kind that was also playing the role of the pink badger yesterday.
Ugh. Understood, sir. If I happen to run into her, I'll give them back to her. And if I don't, then I guess I'll wear them.
He doesn't seem all that enthused to go find her, but I can't blame him. Wow, that's sad. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either.
What? Are you really gonna throw that autograph away?
Yes, because the Steel Samurai was a fake. Larry's dressed as the
Wait,
Steel
what?
Samurai.
What do you mean fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Well, I gotta talk to this guy so you guys can see him.
Ah, so you're back now, are you, Mr. Edgeworth? You must be tired. Here, with these you can eat whatever you'd like.
This guy's an ambassador.
Condoriano.
Yeah, I wish.
Oh, I love him.
His name is pretty Italian, but I gave him this voice instead of my Condoriano voice. And these are
Discount tickets for our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now.
Oh, you're a dick. Interesting.
This open-air
Never would've
stage.
saw that coming.
What function? What fuckton is how I read that. What function does it serve exactly?
Well, normally we use it for a variety of events. It's all to attract that extra bit of attention to Babal. I heard that tonight over the Alabastion Rose Garden, Ambassador Alba was to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Mr. Cochin told you that. That's the guy who died.
Yes, he did.
The dead body is this guy's secretary.
Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started.
Exactly.
How would you guys pronounce this, this statue?
Primadux.
Okay.
Yeah, Primadux, probably.
Ambassador Paliano, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Primadux statues.
Oh, I see! Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that Alabast and Babal used to be one country called Cadopia?
Yes, I know that much about your history.
Well, the Primadux statue belonged to the founders of Cadopia. At least, that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Cadopia as a symbol of the country's wealth.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it.
Yes, that's right, which is why both countries are so adamant about their claim. We hold the real statue, therefore the right to rule, therefore we hold the right to rule, is the reasoning. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabasta... I always want to say Alabasta, because that's a country in One Piece. But if Alabasta and Babal were to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
I have no reason to believe so. The Primadux statue is even more important now as a key to diplomacy.
I wonder if Ambassador Paliano knows about what has happened to the very important key to diplomacy. It's the murder weapon. Perhaps I should try showing him this key and what he has to say about it.
Is that the Yatagarasu king?
Wow!
Whoa!
What?
Falls in a hole.
Oh!
Ambassador
Whoa.
Paliano, if you could please take a look at this for me. The Primadux statue sitting in Alabast right now actually
I love
belongs
this guy.
to Babal.
So it would appear. I received a call from Miss Von Karna about this earlier.
Yeah, I like him too. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect Babal's Primadux statue immediately. Because the statue currently in your country's possession...
Yes, well, I've already inspected it myself, and it's definitely Alabast statue. I know because it's the real statue.
Then you're saying that Babal's was a replica.
I'm embarrassed to say it's true, but even though I knew someday it would be exposed, I've received my orders from the leaders of Babal, and I was to negotiate Ambassador Alba with... Sorry, I went into my native tongue. I was to negotiate with him and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was the real one.
Hold it, why are you telling me this?
Well, because you already figured it out. Our statue's just a hollow gold shell. Even if Babal were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? I'm not making a mistake, right?
Something about the phrasing of that felt very JoJo.
Oh,
If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either.
I never thought that being betrayed by my own... Again, sorry.
Me.
The real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply ironic? It's like rain on your wedding day.
Ambassador Paliano, there's just one thing I'd like to ask about.
You've asked 2 things, but shoot, Slugger! Oh, and don't worry. You can ask me about more than just one thing. How about 2 or 3? In exchange, I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes?
Thank you, but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary.
Sure, I'll tell you what you need to know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador.
He was... well... if I had to put it in one word, he was an able man. If there was ever anything I needed as an ambassador, he was able to get it for me. To think that a man like that had a... who be?
Maz!
Class, it may be.
Hi! Had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed. Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, I was unable to detect his dirty dealings.
Sounds like Mr. Cochin had a very sharp mind.
Recently, Manny had been really busy. Since I became the Babalese representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover my work for me.
I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council?
Oh, you mean cock?
Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our 2 countries were to reunify and become one again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime soon.
I suppose not. That's really good, Will. If it comes up again, I'll just call it cuck. No, not yet. I still need to gather a bit more information. Just trying to go around me. Oh, a ladder.
It is adorable.
A ladder. Fuck.
Actually, that's a step ladder.
Fuck off.
Sorry, I'm uploading stuff on Patreon for just like another minute or 2.
They're the exact same thing.
No way. From their structure up, they're totally different. But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder. A step ladder is much too heavy to carry around after all.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty of being dangerous during an earthquake.
Ha ha, translators, ha ha.
Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation.
Yeah, because I don't smell a drop of gold here, or any other treasure for that matter.
Kay, the only scent you should detect in a place like this is...
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, that's gross. That was a pretty...
Ack, Gummy! Don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that.
Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe?
No, it's not like that, sir.
It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated.
You know, I would love to perform on a stage like this. Something like the greatest great thief ever show.
Maybe work on the name.
Like cock.
Fuck. Forgot my tags on that.
You can edit it.
Yeah.
They're having a real time of cleaning up after that mad fire. Fuck it.
I suppose we should stay out here and investigate the stage some more then. I guess there's not much to look at.
Just looking at these scaffolds makes me want to climb them.
I recommend that you do not try. There was a fire burning here until not too long ago.
Yeah, but I think enough time has passed, so it should be alright. Thief Child says, if there is a height to be scaled, then scale it you must.
Starting from Thief Child, would you care to explain what you just said? Well,
No.
okay. Well, young lady. Wail all you want. Oh, I guess I could talk to Gumshoe.
I'll cry into your cravat again.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, that is me. You look like you're enjoying yourself, Detective.
Well, I don't have much else that I enjoy as much as a good investigation, sir.
So, what did you find out?
Well...
Nothing.
I take it he has found nothing of any particular use, as usual.
Finest Swiss roll. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Ambassador Paliano. Palino.
I've been doing Paliano. I have no idea.
That sounds about right to me.
And what is this something interesting?
This, sir.
It's a What the fuck is that?
Wow, that's so pretty.
So pretty.
I'm so jealous. That's a real treasure there.
Oh,
No,
boy.
you can do your voice.
I'll go back to this for real in a minute.
Why does the flame burn green, Detective?
So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir.
Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babal should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy!
Whoa, fine, fuck!
No, go for it. They stuck some cutouts on the outside of the lantern so it would project the images.
Oh, you mean like how the Yatagarasu projected that shit earlier? Okay. Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? Wait, what am I doing? I was supposed to be asking for an update on the investigation.
Hey, what's wrong, sir?
There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
Uh-huh. You got it, sir.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff?
You both went to investigate and both failed.
Ah, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
I can't believe you took advantage of the confusion and stole my role as assistant.
I
Don't go
expect
to
the
jail.
two of you to get along and work together like professionals on this, children.
I need to go work on my spaghetti.
Hello.
Hey, where are you going? Why are
Aram!
you heading back to Alabast?
Yes, but before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened.
Oh, I see.
I didn't say anything yet.
So, there's been a murder in both countries using an object from the other country.
That's the gist of it. Babal is just as strict as Alabast in their inspections of the people and things that enter their country, meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the two countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key...
I actually can't remember. Who's the other person who's dead?
It's... Okay, let me show you. So they were like, who else can we cameo? Oh, Mask to Mask. But we can't just kill Mask to Mask, so we'll have it be a Mask to Mask
okay.
faker.
I remember that now. Yeah, it's a really stupid whatever the fuck.
Here's our guy.
How is he 29?
Oh, hey,
He looks like a
They
tangle.
killed Pro ZD.
That's mean.
That's me.
You've been here for like a minute and you're already a dick.
Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted?
I believe it was the... Oh, Aram doesn't have anyone to read for a while. Do you want to take over as this guy?
Oh, sure. I believe it was the Rose Garden on the Alabastian side of the embassy. The garden is just on the other side of this boundary. Where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight. At least, that's where I heard the Yatagarasu had appeared.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
Was this a guitar pick? What is it?
This is my toothpick. My guess is that it's a guitar pick. I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it'll be of any use?
What, don't just pick up shit you find on the floor. There's a little water on it. But how did the water get on it? It doesn't look like there's anything that could get wet. It doesn't look
My
like...
tongue. I was thinking they have concerts. Because I
tried to read it as concrete from earlier.
Yeah.
Concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
Alright. I'll find its owner later. This is really not my responsibility or priority.
Why do I have this?
Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
What is this?
This shit again? Really? It's misused perfume. I wanted to dredge up some bad memories. It's the bottle that woman left behind and that I found 7 years ago. I thought that one day it'd be of some use in tracking her down. So I
don't know,
safe
Kay.
all this time.
That she might be closer than you think.
It's
What's
actually
that supposed
Oh
to
yeah,
mean?
I'm pretty sure Shinra's... Shinra, whatever.
Shinra!
Hey there, Celty! I'm pretty sure Sheena is Callisto. I mean, there's not...
Shit.
I don't think there's any, like... I'm mostly just getting that from her animations looking similar, but, you know. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you. Finally, I can smell pretty. Is this the right way? Nope.
Oh yeah, I'm getting real fucking shitty posting my September sketches on the last day of the month.
Oh man, you should like I'm the worst at doing rewards on time. We saw the show just beyond these doors, but it's been quite a number of hours now. Edgeworth! I was merely reminiscing. Is that such a crime?
Yes!
Actually, it is. You're under arrest. Where am I supposed to be going? I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabas now, but... Oh, good, I get to abandon K. I'm okay, see you later!
Bye!
Oh, this was the right direction. Alright. Probably Francisca? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, I have to do an adult voice now. How are things in Babal? Although I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
The investigation into Manny Cochin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has.
Ah yes, the Yatagarasu. Even now, I find it hard to believe.
I love how you say it as Francisca, like tiramisu.
Yeah. A person who can freely traverse between the two countries at will? Preposterous.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I heard that this is where the witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly, it vanished. After that, there was the fire at the Babalis embassy. Embassy that the Yatagarasu started.
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. Begin investigation!
Oh my god, I just turned on my fucking phone and got all these texts from Will this morning. Are you ready for Emmenward? Are you awake? Sam!
There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance.
It's okay.
It's not just for
It's not
aesthetics.
just for...
Oh,
Fine,
no.
fine,
no,
we're doing this again!
I'm sorry. I see. Oh. The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain spouts are set to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must refill to its... it's fine. Which suggests that this pool was recently used somehow in this embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it, just in case. What? Jesus Christ.
Majin!
No! Majin, are you here?
He's muted! No!
Majin, no!
How dare you surprise me like that?
I'm sorry. I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, Edgy! Thanks for what you did back there.
Your gratitude alone is enough. Stop talking to me. More importantly, Larry, this pool is not...
Die pushes his head under the water.
Francisca, you won't tell anyone, will you? Tell anyone about VODs, Miles.
His legs.
More importantly, Larry, this pool is not for your personal enjoyment.
I know that! Do you really think that I'm that type to just jump into a pool and swim around for fun?
Objection! Yes. All right, then. Did you, by chance, fall into the pool?
Nice guess, but no dice. So, you know my son, right? Edgy?
What the fuck? Your son?
I've been fucking. I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook
Larry
hands with
Butts
the I guess I kind of lost sight of him when I shook hands with the ambassador.
Oh, you mean the Iron Infant Steel Samurai baby? Jesus Christ!
And I'm pretty sure he was around here when I last saw him.
You imbecile! How can you be so flippant at a time like this? What are you going to do if your son fell into the pool? And how old is this child of yours anyway?
Huh? Oh, how old is he again?
Hold it! Larry, this is the first I've heard of a son. Who exactly is the mother?
The mother? Oh, that chick. The pink princess.
The pink princess.
Hold it! Miss Von Karma. I was a bit confused by this man's words for a bit there. However, I believe what he is looking for is the doll of the Iron Infant.
Yep. because I'm the Steel Samurai through and through, heart and soul. And the Iron Infant is my cute little son.
You have given a whole new meaning to the phrase "an astounding fool."
I fucked old bag, says Chad.
Oh, edgy poo, I have another lover.
Oof. Larry, we have not seen hide nor hair of the Iron Infant, but rest assured that if we should find him, we'll let you know. Now get out of there.
Sounds good. In that case, I'll go search over there.
No, wait! Well, maybe he'll
Finally,
drown.
he's drowning.
Well, it's not as if he'll get very far swimming around in that pool. And though he's...
Shit, there's Lang.
There's what?
Lang in the background.
I'm sorry, who?
Leisurely.
Okay.
Oh, him!
And though
Did you
he's
shoot Larry?
and though he's related to the murders, he sure knows how to cause a lot of trouble.
Hey, Ligament.
Have you finished checking out all the bystanders?
Yes, sir. And we found 14 counts of pickpocketing, 16 counts of illegal parking, and 1 person.
Oh yeah,
on a
crime
white
ASMR.
Good job, Officer Kermit. Don't tell me you didn't find out anything related to the case.
Sir, not a single thing, sir.
Well, for now, let's just get those other lawbreakers down to the precinct.
So with him snapping in the air, I thought he was just gonna go, shit.
Agent Loop-de-Loop.
You're fired. Well, if it isn't Mr. Prosecutor.
I would just like to thank you for your assistance earlier.
Make no mistake, it's not like I was trying to help you with what I did.
Thunderer!
Oh, they fucking.
After I left, did you receive word from Ambassador Alba?
We're to wrap up our bodyguard assignment at the end of the today. Oddly enough, we received word from HQ to return home on an urgent matter. As if I can be so easily called away from this case after I've come this far. I swear that I'll find the truth and drag it out screaming into the light.
Oh.
You're with me on that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Sure.
Nope.
You were working as Ambassador Alba's bodyguard at the time, so naturally you witnessed when the Yatagarasu appeared, correct?
Yeah, I saw the thief all right, with my own 2 eyes. The Yatagarasu was always there, lurking in the shadows. But when the spotlights were turned on for the Ambassador Alba's speech, a shadow appeared. That's when cries of, "It's the Yatagarasu!" rang out. The next second, the spotlight went out. And by the time we got the area lit again, the deaf thief had vanished. When we investigated afterwards, we found that the reason the lights went out was because someone had unplugged the extension cord for all the outdoor electronics. Really stupid to put them all on one outlet, but whether it was someone's doing it on purpose, or simply a guest who had tripped over it, we don't know. But one thing is for certain. The Yatagarasu was here.
So you're saying that basically all you saw was the thief's silhouette?
Yep.
Objection. If all you saw was a shadow, then it's entirely possible that the shadow belonged to someone else.
Ha! Good thinking, sis. You might just be right. If it weren't for the fact that there was no one else with that same shape, not among the staff or the audience members. My men have already done a thorough check of everyone, so I know I'm right.
Someone else's shadow. It sounds like a plausible hypothesis. It's like this thing, right? Agent Lopez.
Sorry.
I'd like to ask your opinion on this piece of evidence.
Are you joking? You're asking for my opinion?
Our mutual goal is to search for the truth. In which case, wouldn't cooperation be best?
He starts sweating.
Loogie Z says, only cooperate with those you can trust. Sorry, but I'm not willing to place my trust in you prosecutor scum so easily.
I'll take that as a no.
Nope. He's a like Interpol detective.
Yeah.
He's arrestman.
Frestman.
Someone in chat, Agent Lola. Yeah, Lola.
How's the investigation proceeding on your end?
Leg Z says it's top secret.
If you're going to attempt to imitate your superior, at least do it well.
I don't suppose he believes in the accidental leakage of information. Let's take a look at what we can snook. There's an overturned spotlight here.
It's in a snook.
When the Yatagarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to start panicked. And I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over air.
Sorry. Clicking
fine.
off on another tab, I just realized the Twitch thing was running underneath it, which is not helping me. I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here.
I thought to use my whip to capture the Yatagarasu. However, there were people in my way and I was unable to land even a single lash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead. Let's look at this statue. The statue bears a resemblance to the... Aram, how would you say this word? Primiduck statue, correct.
Thanks, Aram. Is King... and is it
Oh yeah, I did give up and just start going King...
In order to save the Queen put his life on the line and went to war.
So, was also a person of royal blood. I thought he was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend.
Well, that surprises me is a real person who looked like this real samurai existed.
I suppose there's that, too. A statue of a woman. I wonder if the lady is pouring water.
It says that it's a statue of the queen who spoke of love to King Will.
Sounded like a Discord disconnect noise.
Well, Miles Edgeworth, it seems that you are lousy at reading a woman's heart.
I opened my mouth about a statue and she somehow made a leap to that. You bitch, I'll kill you! The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. I believe I've figured out its true origin.
I expected no less from my subordinate. Now let's hear what you know on the subject.
No.
What really cast the shadow of though? That's you, isn't it?
This is a really ugly layout for a place, by the way.
Yeah.
Is it a character for me? I just walked away for...
No, you good.
No.
Sorry, it's a pointing out section. Do the starts with P names with the Primiduck statues. Yeah, how hard do we want to fuck ourselves? The sudden...
I am gonna go put on some raviolis.
Okay. The sudden appearing and disappearing shadow of the Yatagarasu. Is it not possible that it was created by this statue? You wanna do this, Aram, while she's out?
Is Aram even back at all?
Oh fuck! I didn't know.
I don't know where he is. He might have muted himself. Oh, he's pooping.
Oh, that's a poop.
You are correct. However, this statue is but one part of the whole picture.
What is the other part? What could it be?
I actually don't know. I imagine it's the leaf.
The leaf?
Look at this leaf. Isn't it neat?
Isn't it neef?
No, this is bullshit. Let me just load state to save a little time. Both statues? The Yatagarasu statue was made from the shadows of these two statues. Right now, the spotlights are all over the place. This is because they were moved when the guests were in a panicked state. However, if we were to restore the lights to where they were when the thief appeared...
That seems like a lot of work.
Precisely. Now then, watch as I reveal the true form of the Yatagarasu. First, if we set up a spotlight to cast a shadow of King Piss on the battlefield.
Nailed it.
The shadow of the king statue would appear on the backdrop of the stage. Likewise, if we set up a light on the queen who spoke of love to King Piss.
This is why a war started.
It's your fault.
King Pimple.
Oh yeah? Well, your name sounds like piss.
Her silhouette would also appear on the backdrop of the stage. Calm down, Francisca. The way the light needs to be shown on the Queen's statue is wrong. I believe that the whole of the King's shadow needs to be used for this to work. However, in the case of the Queen, I don't believe her whole shadow is needed. Rather, the person who created the shadow used only one part of her shadow. This is so dumb. Yes, and that one part alone is enough to fill in the rest of the Yatagarashu's shadow. You're right, I apologize.
Her fingers, I'm assuming.
You're right. Think back to what's missing in our shadow. 5 long, thin areas, correct? Now, what does that remind you of, besides an echidna's underside? That's right. It can only be the shadow of the Queen's left hand. Francisca, can we please adjust the spotlight's position? Chop chop. So that it only shines on the Queen's left hand.
Alright.
That would not look like that.
No, it just wouldn't. That's so stupid.
The culprit must have changed the spotlight's positioning beforehand. Are you sure? This really feels like an accident. And
This
then
feels like a lot of work to do in the middle of like a panicked situation that no one would notice.
This isn't like a bit. No, they set this up before the panic to cause the panic.
Still.
Okay.
In the panic...
Oh man, I wonder if I can cause a shadow distraction. Oh, luckily these two shadows work perfectly.
In their panic, the guests must have moved the spotlights around, which we can assume was also a part of the culprit's plan. By the time the lights came back on, the Yatagarasu's shadow had vanished. This means that the shadow was a construct from the very beginning. That was Francisca, whatever. So you see, the Yatagarasu never did visit Alabast tonight. The only country that thief visited was Babal, although it can be assumed that the Yatagarasu had an accomplice in Alabast. I haven't figured that out yet, but I assume it was the person who set up the shadow show. I sense that the biggest clue yet to solving this case is the existence of this accomplice. Investigation complete! They could have just put stencils on a spotlight. Yep.
Oh, I'm back. Will was correct. I was in fact pooping.
Yeah.
Woo.
Oh, hey. Detective Bad, have you come to join us in investigating the Yatagarasu?
I've left the murder in Agent Lang's charge. And my only target from the very beginning is the Yatagarasu. So yes.
So, what have you found out?
I got a piece of evidence.
May I see it?
Sure, but you might regret it.
Aram, do you want to tag Francisca for a little while?
Sure.
We are here because we are ready to face whatever may come. So if you please.
When people heard the commotion, bystanders started gathering. And one woman claimed,
I'm telling you, I'm a genuine.
Fuck this! They have all 3 of the worst recurring people involved in this case? Jesus!
She gave me an interesting picture. It's
a
penis.
journalist.
Well, actually,
she's more of a bitch.
Cameraman. This is the photo I got from her.
This is a giant middle finger. What in the world? Wowie zowie.
That's a girl. Yeah.
The times they are a-changin'. It's not just man, but evidence. Even they lie to us now.
What are you fucking talking about?
Sorry, who's having a stroke?
Apparently, right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors that were put out, it was taken from a nearby building on the you can see the embassy from. God, I wish I didn't pause so fucking much.
I mean, you could probably just ignore those.
I think I will. They're just stupid.
I think it's just supposed to be like, breathy film noir detective.
They put him in bad spots, though.
Yeah. I see. So this was taken after the fire. Bad spots?
Brad! The blur in this picture took off from the Babyliss embassy. Flew over the boundary and headed for the embassy of Alabast.
This is simply not possible. People are incapable of flight.
Ah, well, if I
She's
can bring
right.
your attention to case 2-3.
Yeah.
Is that a fact? I've had the pleasure, I was joking, of dealing with a case involving a flying person once. It was me.
Francisco.
Actually, come to think of it, I've come across a case like that as well. 2, actually.
Maybe it happens more often than we think.
Am I up to the task of flying, of solving the mystery behind this photograph? Well, the Yatagarasu took off from the Babyliss embassy, so I should start off from there. Francisca, I need to return to the Babal investigation for a bit.
Alright.
Bye.
I'll continue investigate. Alright, well, fuck me, I guess.
Alright, fuck you, I guess. I've been standing here this whole time!
Welcome back, Mrs. Red.
So I always click it like right as someone's like, alright, I'll do it. So it keeps going.
She is punching the shit out of you. Oh, she's done.
There's something really funny about Edgeworth's run cycle to me.
I've just been here clapping for the last half hour.
To think it.
Hi, Mr. Edgeworth.
That's like fucking clockwork.
Have you found Manny's killer yet?
I'm terribly sorry, Ambassador Palliano, but I have yet to find his killer.
And I guess his murder really was the work of the Yatagarasu.
Let's get one thing straight. It was the work of the fake Yatagarasu. The real Yatagarasu is a noble vigilante
Who says they're a thief but doesn't do anything.
Yup.
Miss Faraday, shut the fuck up. If there's anything I can do for you, all you have to do is ask, alright?
Mr. Palliano.
Actually, there is one thing you can do. Will you allow us to take another look around? We didn't have enough time to conduct a thorough investigation earlier.
Oh, sure. Please feel free to investigate to your heart's content.
Also, there's a few questions I'd like to ask you personally, Ambassador.
If it will bring a smile back to Miss Faraday's face, then I'll gladly answer anything.
Thank you, Mr. Palliano. You're a total gentleman.
You don't have to waste such nice words on me, little miss.
Hey, Sir Palliano.
Those two sure got chummy awfully quickly.
You know, it's easy to say we're going to investigate, but where should we begin?
We should probably start by comparing the state of this room before and after the fire.
Well, it's totally fucked.
And then we should look into the matter of the suspicious person you spotted.
Yeah, when I came to this room, that person was already gone.
I see. The killer killed this person, set a fire, and ran into it and died.
Oh, wow. But I'm willing to bet that the person I was chasing is Mr. Cochin's killer.
We don't know that yet. However, it's hard to believe that person is unrelated. Furthermore, because the key to the signals that perhaps Miss Yu is also still involved.
I knew it! That woman is almost definitely Mr. Cochin's killer.
Yet again, we don't know that. There are too many mysteries to be solved in this case. I hope it's 19 hours long. Speaking of Yatagarasu and mysteries, I received a most mysterious photo from Detective Bad.
Uncle Bad? He's taking part in the investigation too?
Yes, he's been chasing after the Yatagarasu for all these years.
Wait, he's still alive? Hold on a minute.
Why isn't he called?
Now then, I was told that this photo was just taken after the fire.
What? This kind of looks like the person in the long coat I was chasing.
Doesn't really look like anything.
Does this mean that I was chasing fake Yatagarasu after all?
I don't know the answer to your question, but I don't think people can fly either.
Okay, but he's got mad hops though, right? Look at
Those
that.
are mad hops. In any case, let's not dawdle on the hops and pick up our investigation where we left off. Begin investigation!
La, 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 Go, you can do it.
I'm trying.
It's all those kicks in the knees, isn't it?
I
That ruined
can't.
your life.
You did, Kay. You bitch. Kay!
Try the chimney.
Get me off this crazy thing!
You can see the Alabastian Embassy through this window.
So, where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Ah, you can see it from here. I was on the 5th floor. That's where Damask II was killed.
Poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this.
Even though Damask II was merely an imposter of the original. Wow.
Just like me.
A fireplace, huh? So, Babal's offices have them too.
Two?
There's a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Alabastian office. However, we found something there I'd rather not recall ever again.
Oh, was it Old Bag?
No. Oh, you know who was in this case is Missile, the dog. I still can't believe that we found that lady's undershirt in the fireplace.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating a new memory with this fireplace?
What the fuck?
We could climb inside and we could play hide and seek.
Hey,
Biff. Hey, Biff.
Hello.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth. My hair's actually blonde. This is soot.
The safe wasn't open at the time of the fire.
You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt, right?
Yes, and thanks to this safe's fire resistance, the smuggling evidence was preserved.
That safe's great. They always hold the wonderful promise of treasures within that I can steal.
Well, this one certainly did have a few inside. Let's talk to this guy. Now then, Ambassador, I'd like to ask you about your movements before the fire broke out. Ambassador?
Oh, sorry. Before the fire? Which fire are you talking about? Oh, it's cabbage now.
Which one? There was more than one tonight?
Huh? Oh, I see. I guess you didn't hear about it. We had 2 fires here at the Baba Lee's embassy tonight. What a bother all of that was.
We're really adding more shit to this case,
Wait,
huh?
the only fire we know about is the one after the Jammin' Ninja show.
Oh, that was the first fire. Did you hear those beats?
Oh, well, the first occurred at the start of the Jammin' Ninja show. Luckily, only the 4th and 5th floors of our embassy caught on fire. Not wanting to cause a panic amongst the theater goers, we decided to keep it internal.
And the fire after the Jammin' Ninja show was the second one of the night?
Exactly.
So the fire I witnessed was the second one. Come to think of it, did Detective Bad make reference to the first fire? When was this photo taken? Tell me!
Apparently right after the fires on the 4th and 5th floors.
Oh jeez, the last 5 years were real bad to you, Uncle Bad.
I suppose this means that after the photo was taken, just after the photo was taken, just after the photo was taken.
Which means this isn't even
I
real.
suppose this means that the years start coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Oh man, you missed. I think my favorite bit from today was at this really long, stupid thing about the key in the safe. I was.
Yeah, no, I was there for that.
Oh, you were there? Okay.
The second fire was contained to this floor, the 3rd floor. I think it was leftover embers from the fires on the floors above that caused it.
That's. How should I put this? A very bad stroke of luck.
My office on the 5th floor, Manny's office here, and Manny himself, all gone in the blink of an eye.
I feel so sorry for you, Mr. Paliano.
Guess I'll drown. Mr. Cochins.
Yes, very well. Well, let's see. I've been quite busy all day from morning until now. First I woke up and then I brushed my teeth. After that I had a roll for breakfast.
Hold it.
A Swiss roll.
Fascinating. How about if you just skip to the
Why'd you
relevant
say that
parts
like
for
it was
me?
dramatic?
Oh, you'd like a condensed version? Alright, I can do this for you.
I love this guy. He's so stupid.
I like him a lot. So, what did Mr. Cochin and you do this morning?
That's
Well,
what I did.
originally, we were supposed to meet and shake hands with the Jammin' Ninja. But Manny and I wanted to turn it into a photo op, so we were here tidying up his office.
You helped clean Mr. Cochin's office. Why were you not cleaning your own?
Oh, I think I forgot to mention this, but my office is currently undergoing renovations. Which is why both the Primaduck statue and the Baba Lee's knife set are down here.
I see.
Oh, but the tidying didn't take much, really. We just burned some files we no longer needed. You know,
What?
like legitimate people do, and expired coupons in the fireplace.
These seem useless. Burn!
I bet cleaning up the fireplace must have been a real pain, though, huh?
Why didn't you play hide and seek in it?
Oh, about that, I kind of forgot to clean the ashes out.
I think you just burnt the house down.
I guess I'm up a creek without Manny here to get angry at me.
Hold it! An ambassador like yourself has been on the receiving end of a secretary's anger?
Oh, he was very good at being very mad. Why, even just this morning he got mad at me. I spilled some Baba Lee's ink onto the back wall when I was burning the files, you see. And he got mad at me, saying that I should treat the ink with more respect.
Apparently
Why
orders...
does he have to make everything a race thing?
Apparently orders go up the chain of command around here.
That's about it for what we did this morning. Just some cleaning.
Don't tell me you had no other work to do. Being an ambassador and all. How about the afternoon? Now then, if you could tell me what you'd really skipped at.
Well, Manny and I went down together to the Theatrum Neutralis. We had to be there for the start of the Steel Samurai stage show. Try saying that 5 times faster. After my show started, I went back to my office on the 5th floor alone.
When you did
alone
that,
and very vulnerable.
When you did that noise, I just pictured like a bug flying out of his mouth. So they were there
That's where the butterfly I ate for breakfast this morning went.
You see, in Babal, we can only eat butterflies.
So they were together until the start of the Steel Samurai.
Falls
A
asleep.
little while later, I had straightened myself up a bit, and I returned to the theater. Because I was to take part in the photo op on stage at the end of the show.
There was a commemorative photo op at the end.
It was a fantastic photo of the 3 of us, Ambassador Alba, the Steel Samurai, and myself. After the photo shoot, I went back to my office on the 5th floor to prepare for my handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja.
He seems to be rather overworked for an ambassador.
When I got to my office, that's when the first fire broke out, and I escaped down the stairs. My office was completely destroyed, but thankfully no one was hurt. I admit I ran away from the first fire as fast as my legs could carry me. But during the second one, I pitched in and helped the embassy staff put it out.
So you didn't see Mr. Cochin again after the start of the Steel Samurai show?
Yes, that's right. The next time I saw him, he was lying there in an eternal sleep.
Why'd you say it like that?
I see. Ambassador
I see.
I see. Ambassador Poliano, I thank you very much for your help.
I'm sorry I couldn't be of more assistance, Mr. Edgeworth. If there's anything else, please don't hesitate to ask, alright?
So I can kill you. That's a little joke.
Just a little joke. Oh god, I didn't even notice him behind you.
Just a little funny. Just a goof.
It appears that this area was heavily damaged by the fire.
Yeah, I guess we should hurry up and get started examining everything.
I won't the usual. Ink!
Look at that ink.
There's a bottle of Baba Lee's ink on Mr. Cochin's desk.
And it looks like there's still a lot of ink left inside. Fucker lied about spilling it.
Are you thirsty?
Liar!
The seal is unbroken, so the fire probably couldn't get into the bottle to burn up the ink.
Hey, Mr. Poliano, it looks like your precious Baba Lee's ink is all right after all.
What? That's odd.
Hold it! You're right! Mr. Amato, what do you mean by that?
Well, it's just that there is something strange about the ink.
Would you mind elaborating on that statement for me, please?
Yes, I would. Fuck off.
There's a ghost will in the other chat.
I like that they were apparently shouting at each other from across the room.
The national symbol of... Oh, wait. Oh, no! I've picked up your accent! The national symbol of Babal is drawn here. That's not what I'm looking at. Ignore.
Yeah, there is a ghost whale in the other chat.
Really?
Oh no, it happened again!
Now there are just two of me to love.
I wonder if you might tell me what you noticed about Mr. Cochin's bottle of ink.
I just thought of it right now, but, during the second fire, Manny was worried about his office, so he came rushing back to it. I called out to him, and when I received no reply, I used my spare key to open the door.
And he turned into ink!
But when I did, I was greeted by roaring green flames. The flames were so big that I wasn't able to see into the room at all.
Hold it! The fire was green. What was the cause?
Well, witch crystal oil burns green when it's lit, as you can see by this lantern.
And Bobbly's ink is made from the same oil, which means it would also burn green.
You know, I, too, had thought it was Manny's ink that had caught on fire.
Really?
So that's why I was surprised to find out there was still a bottle of ink left on his desk.
The case of the perplexing green flames. Talk about a mystery.
Why are you here?
I want to be relevant. Please, Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it that you say you do around here, okay? What exactly was it that caught on fire in here? Probably, like, fake shit that he made using the ink.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the fucking documents! Oh! Because they burnt them.
Yeah, that too. A chair. That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Well, it doesn't look
Dog-
like broken.
Yeah, what's going on with those legs?
Oh, that's too many. Oh.
No, I'd better not. It's very important we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
Boop. That's because I am a prosecutor, and it's a part of my job to examine things.
My job is to be a great thief.
See, you say that.
Yes, I say that.
Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything. A book? It looks like a bunch of flyers with coupons attached to them.
The ball sure gives away a lot of different coupons. Maybe I should create one of my own. I could call it the Great Thief Coupon. Well, I'm real original.
And what kind of discount would that net you?
The 5-finger kind, what else? And I'd steal an extra thing or two for the bearer.
Things such as...
Such as the truth. What does this even mean?
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have a mountain of your coupons right about now, so that I could bury you in them. It looks like a bunch of... This is the same dialogue. Alright. What's this?
So, I guess embassy phones are just like normal phones, huh?
Yeah, what did you imagine them to look like?
I thought the baballs would look like a flower and the receiver would be a butter. What the fuck?
That's the... Oh, yeah, you weren't there for that. Those are the two symbols of each country.
Oh, okay.
That way it looked like the butterfly receiver was sucking nectar from the flower base. That's kind of cute.
Yeah. If any country had a flower phone, it would be Alabast, don't you think?
Oh, then maybe the phone I envisioned would have been from when they were in Cadopia.
There's really no point in asking me about something that never existed in the first place. You asked me, Edgeworth.
You know what you lack, Mr. Edgeworth. Curiosity and an imagination.
The way you delivered that felt like a Digimon line. There's only one book left standing here. Treasures of the World.
Wait, what? Let me see that.
He has a list that says things to steal.
Signed, a bad dude.
I see. Ah! The most important part was blackened by the fire. Why, cruel fate, why?
It looks like the map of where the treasures are located has been burnt. Okay. There's still something I'm supposed to oh, there's a fucking open drawer. I'm so dumb. It would appear that this desk also fell victim to the fire.
But it doesn't look too damaged. Oh, I think we can rifle through this drawer a bit. Riffle.
I suppose we really can take a look, or was it should?
Ooh.
Oh, look, it's this again. This is a rather unusual shape for a notepad. Oh, that's me. It's from somewhere.
Fucking whatever.
Ace Detective.
Ace Detective. I'm afraid the sec with a mo's got a perf owl. The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found.
Hey, you're right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut!
Jeremy here.
We've been collecting.
Oh, fuck! We've been collecting them. Hang on.
Sorry, I shouldn't open my mouth so loud when I talk. That means my phylactery can speak.
Yes, I do.
I swallowed him.
You do seem to be quite passionate about it.
Oh,
what the hell? Are you sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by your dark tongue? Ambassador Poliano, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note.
This looks like Manny's handwriting.
I see. In that case...
Ooh, did you figure something out?
This note was found in Alabast. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Damask II.
Damask II? Then this note...
Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for Damask II to steal the Primid... Oh, right. We're doing that game now, aren't we?
To steal the Polly Pocket statue?
It's better than what I had.
What? Manny trying to steal Alabast's Primiduck statue?
We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin?
Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you.
I'll have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis.
I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this.
Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue?
There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation.
Anything you can tell me would be of great help, Ambassador. Oh well, I guess he has nothing
to... You're gonna have to come to me, bitch.
Come on, do it!
I'm trying so hard. Maybe this way. Oh, no!
Your poor knees. I guess I'll have to pay for the surgery.
I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Cochin hired Damask II and then stopped talking for some reason.
Actually, I fear it may be my fault.
You see, I asked him to do it.
Yeah. You see, I'm Damask II. Gotcha!
I'd actually really like that.
We were to determine which statue was the real one as part of today's event.
But because of the Yatagarasu and the fire here, that got cancelled, didn't it?
Ha ha ha! I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been cancelled. For you see, Babal's statue, well, it's just a replica.
I know, you told me. And did Mr. Cochin know about Babal's Prime Minister statue?
Yes.
Of course he knew. That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority.
Yes, I understand.
Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, let me handle it, it'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Codopia. At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious.
Hold it! Mr. Cochin! Conducted a business behind your back. I assume he did. I'm a voice actor. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Cadopian ambassador.
But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was or will be.
Kill me now.
I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know. But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness.
It would be nice if he was just like being a nice dude.
Here you are, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm lost. Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested?
I ate a ladybug.
Detective
Got it all right here, sir.
Why did you eat a ladybug?
There you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all.
Ooh, what's all this, Gummy?
It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire.
That's extremely convenient. Good work, detective.
It was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk.
Wow. You two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry, I'm crying.
How?
right now. As a prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs back in the day. Detective Bad used to be useless. Well, don't you worry. I'm gonna find my own wonderful partner someday.
Maybe you should shoot a couple holes in Gummy's outfit.
Alright, stand still, Gummy! And when I do, I'm gonna become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right?
Stand still, Gummy! Shoots him directly in the head.
Got him!
Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers to, Kay. However, I can say that it is truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust. I hope I do someday.
Hold on, I'm reading something.
You actually got it right.
You bet! So, what now, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor.
Yeah?
That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you've got your secret weapon.
Oh, you mean what?
Hold it! That's not what I meant! I don't need a crutch like that! I only need it for the investigation!
Oh, you need a crutch like what you need for your knees?
Hey, Majin, you haven't gotten to do anything in a while. Do you want to tag in as Edgeworth for a little bit?
Sure, I can do that.
Yeah.
From the information Detective Gumshoe gathered in the ambassador's testimony, I'd like it to please recreate this room as if it was during the third floor fire.
You got it. All right, here we go. Dark skies of evening when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of the real modern-day Robin Hood.
Just push the button, Kay.
Boop, boop, doo, boo.
The room explodes.
It seems there are other things besides what the ambassador mentioned that have changed. It's possible that we might find the escape route the person Kay saw use as well.
Oh! What is this? Is it some sort of light show I was not told about?
This is the power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted.
It's a shame it fills the room with water.
Luckily, I'm a mermaid!
Dummy, you should have told me.
A fireplace, huh? So Babal's off. Okay.
Sorry. Sometimes I move my mouse, and when I put it back down, I press too hard.
I don't know, you tell me. I don't know what I said. There is a fireplace in relatively the same location in the Albastein office? Alabastian.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. However, if we
we
found
already
something
did
there that I'd rather not recall ever again. Still can't believe that we found the undershirt in that fireplace.
Huh? If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories?
Oh yeah, we did do this exactly.
Climb inside and we could hide and seek.
So I mean, they were like, I wonder if there was an escape route. I figured maybe they used the fireplace.
Oh, the painting. Oh, that was what you clicked on. I'm a fucker.
So, Babal's really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey! Why don't we take one right after this case?
Do you already have a destination in mind?
Well, ideally I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
I'd love to actually
be a
steal
vacation,
something
though.
one day.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jam and Ninja TV show.
What are you laughing about, Mr. Edgeworth?
Well, it be bitchin', Kay.
I really wanted
It
him to
would
say,
be pretty tight.
if you want to learn something about the fine art of stealth, how about I put you in the ground where no one will find you?
Hey! That's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't believe she took me seriously. It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan.
I think this one's already.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think this one got set already too.
I really want to do this.
Let's try the window.
Window, it is a window.
Again?
Not again.
See, it... Yeah, no.
Doesn't look all that broken.
Skip, skip, skip.
Jay is all alone.
No!
Get him in here.
You're the only one with that power!
Am I really? That's so strange.
You own!
Okay.
You can see the Alabastian embassy through this window.
Okay, let me, I'll add Jay.
Look, Kay. Look at the Alabastian embassy. Take a good look before I kill you.
Oh. My leg's really itchy.
Can you, is it not advancing?
Oh, it's, you can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where
Damask.
Damask 2 was killed.
What? You don't mean the Damask Mask? Oh, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I've already read this.
Yeah, sorry. Why can't anyone else do it? That's so weird.
I do not know.
Don't know.
Because you're in charge.
It is your house. You do live here. Jay, you are mute. But have no fear.
I'd imagine. I thought I already investigated these, but yeah. Okay.
Hey, Will.
Yeah.
Could you say like some extended sentences for like a hot second?
Well, I removed my ghost.
Okay, because it sounded like we could hear you in there.
Weird. Should be happening.
His grandfather clock. It was apparently in a different position before the fire.
Nice gumshoe.
Oh, I was getting back as I did.
The clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir.
Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
Oh, that's odd.
Oh, I have a stomachache.
Oh.
No!
Maybe the fire damaged my stomach.
That's fucked up.
Ambassador Paliano, take this Pepto, but may we take a look at the clock?
Sure, go right on ahead.
Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the insides of this clock.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Sorry, I was dealing with that ghost still. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It's a clock.
It looks like the length of a wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop chiming.
Like a clock?
But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place?
Maybe someone was going to take it for a walk and use it as a leash.
Why would someone do this to such a valuable clock?
It sounds like it wasn't Mr. Poliano that put the wire in here.
And perhaps it was Mr. Whatever's
Cochin.
killer who did. Cochin.
It looks like one of the Bottle's knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other 2 knives handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. And Babal's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babal, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babal's woes. These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Paliano saw.
With flames like these, it's
Who
no
needs
wonder
enemies?
he couldn't get in.
Okay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
I don't remember. I wasn't here when we were reading that part. Yeah, the fire had died.
Then this fire in here only burned from the time that the fire started on the 3rd floor. Until the Edagarasu appeared and caused a stir in Babao, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Poliano was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
You think you have a death wish? Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that We can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you, and must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in? But then, what did the person set on fire make the green... What did the person... Oh, but then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames?
Probably the ink, you dumb bitch.
Well,
Leave me alone!
whatever it is that person burned, it made a rather sizable fire.
And since the fire's green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, and I do believe that what you are thinking is exactly why these flames are green.
But why is the knife a key?
Oh my god.
Yay, yay!
Yeah,
Do you know?
It's the ink!
There it is.
The source of the green in these flames is related to this!
Oh, really? Well, I don't think they're related at all.
I guess you should have presented the lantern, even though who the fuck knows?
Hey, you honestly apologized this time for being wrong.
What? I'm always honest!
Nuh-uh. And that's a good thing. Now just keep on doing it.
I need to think about it a bit more carefully if I stay
I guess
calm. The
that's
answer
why they
come to me.
qualified it with fire-related evidence.
Yeah, that's why I went to it first. I was like, it's the ink. I'm like, I mean, you right, but
The game. Stupid.
this is completely different.
This
Look at this!
It has nothing to do with the flame, but I guess
Yeah! You right, bitch!
I think we've now established that the green flames are caused by the oil, not this lantern.
I think we've now established that the green flames were caused by the key in the safe.
Furthermore, we know that there was only one other thing made from white crystal oil.
Here's your big chance.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Pollyanna was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely. As we found out earlier in our investigation.
2 seconds ago.
What? I don't think I get it. Can you fill me in, sir?
Gumshoe, you're fired. Fine, I suppose.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was over here eating ladybugs.
I was legitimately playing a phone game because this case is stupid.
Fine. This is the thing made from white crystal
Fuck
oil
off.
that he was mistaken about. This!
Wow.
Babyliss ink
Wow.
is made from white crystal oil!
Oh! So
Mr.
it...
Edgeworth,
Go ahead.
Mr. Edgeworth, the ink is black and white crystal is white. You're stupid. Lose experience.
Yes, I'm fired!
Precisely!
However, the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Babyliss ink.
They were from the lantern.
Potion used on his desk, right?
Yes! However, we know that Mr. Kosher was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink?
You see, he wrote a game called Ace Attorney Investigations, where he wrote the same fucking stupid puzzle prompts in the wrong order.
I believe what he made with that ink is the answer to what came first with the green flames.
He just slowly levitates up into the air and explodes.
There was, like, one of my favorite jokes from yesterday was there's this picture of Gumshoe dropping a Swiss roll, but it's like at a point between his hands that looks like he's making it levitate. So he just casually has superpowers.
That's when I learned I had telekinesis.
I ate ladybugs to gain their powers.
Fear I finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal.
Oh boy.
Green flame.
To fabricate the Declaration of Independence.
Made of Babyliss ink, this is the source of the green flames.
I'd imagine
We
it's
have
that.
to steal the Declaration of Independence.
I'd imagine it's that, but I want to check.
I think it's the I'm not quite sure if you can
Oh, is it
That's
the
a-
money?
Counterfeit bills.
Yeah, baby!
What would consume that great of a volume of ink to make? That would be
Money!
the counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Xingfa.
You're kidding!
You're saying green
saying
ink
that-
burns green?
What? You're saying that Mr. Coach and will fuck that up?
I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say anything else and it'd be more wrong. Stole Bob printing press. Ambassador Mr. Koshin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct?
Jay's muted right now, yeah.
Why, yes, and I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. He came down for a snack and ate some money.
Though if Jay ever wants to tag in, this guy kind of looks like sleazy car salesman Jay.
Oh, God.
Never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
Ambassador, because of your secretary crimes, you will need to be investigated as well.
Yes, I suppose so. We've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we, sweet group?
I feel so bad for this guy. He genuinely just seems to be a nice dude.
He
Tap,
is.
tap.
It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Koshin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence.
Alright. Mind if I tag back in as Edgy? I just
Yeah,
want...
go ahead.
Okay. There's more shit I have to look at? Alright, what
Yeah,
do we...
more
Run
green
away,
flame.
Run away! I'm gonna get you!
I don't... Maybe there's a new prompt with this guy.
The knives, maybe?
I looked at him already.
Did you look out the window?
I tried. Yep.
Croutons.
Try
Yeah, I did.
Logic?
Oh yeah, maybe logic.
Gumshoe and telling him about the green flames.
I haven't connected... I didn't try to connect these, but I might as well. Nope. Okay. Just making sure. Well, we've been in this room long enough, so how about I just look it up, because I hate investigation segments. Get the wire.
We've been in this room long enough, so how about I throw you out this window, okay?
Oh, it's the... Oh, you guys, it's the fireplace I looked at literally first.
Wow!
This is why I look things up. A fireplace. Maybe I have to do something else with it first. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Examine the flames, use the
Something
counterfeit...
about it not being clean or
Oh,
something.
we talked to Gumshoe now. Did we not already?
Yeah. No.
Oh, I thought...
No.
I thought we did. I seriously thought I already talked to him.
It's okay, I'm pretty forgettable.
Detective, you took part in the initial Babal investigation, correct?
Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. But the first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor.
The fireplace? Wow. Which is also a knife!
First, I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'd have burned up like a crisp. Like,
But
you
did
know.
the elevator lead to the rocket launch site or the space museum?
Oh my god.
Oh!
Wait!
Me again!
Oh! We always warn our staff in the case of the fire. It's dangerous to use the elevator.
Oh?
Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic.
Detective, did you see the Yatagarasu that came from the Babalese embassy at all?
I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at this person either, sir. Probably. What am I looking at?
I wonder if I could tell you a bit... I wonder if I could tell you a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
That'd be nice, because I wasn't paying attention.
Me neither.
The second fire broke out around the time the Yatagarasu was spotted in Alabasta, I guess. That's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babal, which...
Chat, we need to talk to Gumshoe. Hey, Edgeworth, I'm a knife!
Strange, you'd think it would be me with my
Hold
name
it.
and all.
So no one was able to get a good look at this Yatagarasu that entered Babal.
Yeah. All they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's enough. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know?
Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Yatagarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow, a true self. In light of that fact, the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babal is also suspect.
You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you.
So the Yatagarasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Kochan, then disappeared. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yatagarasu?
I did, but, well, this embassy's huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with, and was lost for a while there.
Hold it! You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective?
I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. You know, now that people got dead and shit. But, you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, I guess. It was when I was lost and wandering around in the third floor of hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away. Yeah, like that.
Oh, that's probably one from Loretta Hibba me coaching body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
And it was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me.
He covered me with a sheet and she couldn't find me.
I was hiding.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon.
Rude.
Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena. All right, got here before I did.
I wonder where Agent Sheena was before she turned into Callisto U, before you found her in here.
Well, just before I got to this room, green text, I saw her coming out of the room next door. But, like, that's important.
Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing after the Yatagarasu herself earlier.
Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu.
She seemed to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
Because I'm talking to you.
Fuck!
We've examined everything in this office, but there's still one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Paliano about it.
Oh.
Ambassador Paliano...
Why is everyone so mean to Gumshoe? He's so good.
Yeah, I don't understand. Something I'd like to ask you about.
Yeah?
About this office. It appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock.
Oh, that's right. You paid a visit to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one.
Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that.
Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation.
So is the one on the other side. If you destroy something on one side, it destroys it on the other, much like the Crystal Palace in Paper Mario.
Some might
say City of Symmetry in Ages of Oracles. I mean,
we worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
Yet another odd expression of Babal's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad I was able to be of some help.
Oh, there he goes, through the wall. Ah, so the very first thing I sought to investigate was locked off to me for no reason. The Alabastan and Babalese sides of the building are symmetrical to one another. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway.
A secret
passageway?
Yes, if you remember, there was a secret passageway in the fireplace.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a woo. I missed that.
Yeah, a secret passageway. Wow, a secret passageway.
Whoa,
Yes,
green fire.
Yes, a secret passageway in the fireplace.
These bags are throwing me off.
Please.
What are you waiting for, Mr.
I'm waiting for you all to shut up so I can.
Guys, why are we zooming so much?
I'm skipping past it because I know they're not going to say anything noteworthy.
It looks like just another fireplace. Though, doesn't it? So, how do you turn it again?
In Alabasta, I had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens if we push it.
Hold it! I want to push it!
Ah, you scared me, sir.
There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from this scene.
Oh, I know. It's missing fire. I'll get it.
What does this contradiction mean for us? I won't rest until the usual. If we push this X marks, the fireworks should go off. Whoa!
Whoa.
Don't do that! I need to look at this fireplace!
Like what, sir?
I'll tell you later, detective. For now, let's continue with the investigation. This is so dumb.
Very dumb.
Dum 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 dum.
Here's the problem. This fireplace is a knife. All I see inside the fireplace is starter wood.
Huh? That's odd. Doesn't match up with what Mr. Paliano said earlier.
What is the meaning of this contradiction? Probably that Kay fucked up in putting the information.
Oops.
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
Knife.
Knife.
I actually don't really know.
I mean, he was burning documents and stuff.
Burning
Well,
ashes.
he said that he cleaned it.
Yeah. Well, no,
No, he didn't
but
clean.
the
He
ashes
didn't
there,
clean it.
There aren't any ashes there, so that looks like the contradiction to me.
Ambassador Paliano, you said that you burned some old files in this fireplace, correct? This doesn't make any sense. They recreate the crime scene based on things people tell them, so why wouldn't they be there? Or whatever.
Yes, I burned.
Yes, I'm sorry. And after you did, you forgot to clean the ashes out from the fireplace, correct?
That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face?
I hunger. I'm sorry. I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it.
Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go?
Maybe when the door revolved around, they went to the other side.
Oh.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Paliano was lying, do you?
Actually, my first thought was that they threw the ashes out the window, and that's what that photo is. No, there's no reason for him to lie, and I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. Is it the fireplace that's it is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Kay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and...
I thought you were gonna say arrest the fireplace.
You got it! Sounds like we pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? You mean that? Well, it's... I don't care.
There's really no need for you to dance around the name of what I'm about to do.
Wow, he's an exceptional crier.
I actually don't the logic.
Bum ba dum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum.
I'm sorry. Please be wrong. Really? You see, I believe the missing ashes were used by the rotating fireplace. The fireplace rotates! What? Why did you stop Gumshoe from
Or someone clean them up,
No,
right?
it rotates, you see!
What?
That's right, there's a secret passageway in the fireplace! And
This
yet...
is a dumb game.
Holy shit. Oh my god.
Well, then I don't know what happened.
Well, what?
Slow down, guys.
There'd be no way to change the location of the asses. The asses. Unless you use the secret passage in the fireplace.
God, if only we knew where we
I'm gonna
were.
have a stroke.
You see, I know this is confusing, but it's the plastic bags that are throwing us off.
I forgot about that one.
Ah, the revolving fireplace was shouted down in my organizer.
Then you mean the person was chasing?
Fuck this! It's literally the first thing I investigated when I came into the room, and they were like, nothing here.
No dog here.
Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer. Holy crap.
They must have
be back
used
in
the
a-
fireplace. What do you mean the fireplace? There is a revolving door. A revolving door, you say?
I have, but this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down.
With our mind.
Yes, she ran in here and escaped through the fireplace. If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next, then it's only logical with us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room. Well?
Oh, sorry, I was texting my mom. Because this is still really stupid. Well, the person that was in the next room was... It was that person, sir.
Yes,
The
Detective.
fire.
Agent Sheena.
Just summons her with
Investigation complete. Ugh. Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. There's a trapdoor in the fireplace. Yeah.
Something odd about this fireplace.
Where's the Astro Girl?
You came running straight into this room from the next one and instantly accused you.
Why do people play this?
This one's worse than most. Furthermore, she claimed it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet. However, I know she's hiding something from us.
Okay, then.
Hold it! Did you consider the fireplace? There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe!
You're fired.
Investigate the fireplace.
Sir, is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgewood? Like
Yes.
push that button you wouldn't let me do for no fucking reason?
I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, move over to the fireplace.
Next, press the X button.
First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on Damask II's note.
Okay, I'll get to the lab, boys. Right.
Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace.
Right now, sir?
No, next decade, of course now!
What time is of the essence?
Wait,
Oh, boy.
but we don't want to make a mistake. Let's go back and investigate the fireplace.
God, we are in that slap-happy, angry mode. This is not a good mode to be in with a video game.
Slangry.
All right, I'm gonna do this like a real man. Here I go through the fireplace and back.
Gonna read you a comment from Jet. I'm glad the fireplace is there and that we're in there and that the trapdoor is out here and that we're in there. But what I want to know is where's the fireplace?
I just want Gumshoe to run through the wall.
And she's the sheriff.
You shouldn't need to psych yourself up for that, Detective.
Wow! That is a Jesus fucking
Just as I expected. The fireplace.
What?
It's a nightmare.
Jesus Christ!
There really is a secret passage through there. I had no idea.
Fifth character walks into the room. What are we doing here, guy? Oh shit! It's secret door in the fireplace.
It would appear.
I don't understand why I don't put puzzles in my D&D games. Like this shit happened.
It would appear the ash was really pushed into the other room. But how was that possible? Furthermore, the Bobbly's ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Hold it, we need to investigate the fireplace.
I'd like you to undergo this. You be the killer.
Huh? But there's all that ash and stuff.
And your point is? Now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
And set the room on fire. We need to make sure
sir.
it's accurate conditions.
Someone please highlight that entire section.
Fucking A.
So now we have a
Fucking
whole picture,
AA.
right? The picture with the fireplace.
No, not yet. There remain a few more mysteries to solve.
Like how the ashes disappeared from the fireplace.
Such as the Yatagarasu's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, and the 2 weapons that made it across the border. The key misused seven years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies, except that she's Sheena.
Mr. Edgeworth.
A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost as though there's a trapdoor in the fireplace.
What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads.
Was that supposed to be an impression of me, Miss K?
You got it! If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then all you have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logical deductions.
Show off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I
I
do
don't
that?
know if I trust the 2 of you with a task as important as investigating the fireplace.
Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, Ace Attorney.
We've been so focused on the fireplace. On only what seems... Yeah, it's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't... But if we think things through calmly, the answer should...
Okay.
That's the sort of thing I say to myself when I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect, for your sake.
Ha ha ha! Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again. I don't know what just happened.
Oh, you missed actually nothing.
We missed a revolving fireplace.
I mean, you missed us going insane. But other than
Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah?
Do you know what happens in the fireplace?
Yes, I can
She
see that.
knows.
Good work, detective.
Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir.
What? Hold it!
Are you insane, Gummy? No way!
No, I'm a telekinetic genius anyways. I'm okay.
Your jacket's gotten quite filthy, you asshole. I see the hem has practically turned black.
Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it.
I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat.
What? Oh, no, sir. I would never.
This is my
just
bed. I
outfit.
can't go a night without it.
God.
If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean. But, you know, I shit in this.
I what?
Well, so because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
Yes, but that's not.
How is that up for debate?
Why? It's actually been 15 minutes on this fireplace.
I am going to start forming from the mouth.
Yeah, I misread his line here, and I thought he said, yes, but that's not important. The fireplace means nothing.
I will have to explain it to you later. Right now.
Don't worry, we can schedule in another 15 minutes of fireplace discourse for tomorrow.
Kenzie, I can eat one food all week. You think I have money to dry clean?
Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it, using the fireplace.
The handwriting analysis on Mr. Cochin's handwriting will take a bit of time. Let us go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent List and Agent Sheena.
Good job.
To be continued, I hope
Holy crap, what a waste of time.
I think I'm cross-eyed now.
No, I have to save. I don't want to do that again. You understand why this case is so long. I don't understand why it's so long, but I understand that it is long.
Well.
Oh,
so what you're telling me is they have a fireplace.
Oh, Majin's back. All right, Majin, are you still here?
I'm here.
Double
yeah.
eye patching? What's going on?
Okay.
Oh, it is.
It's got 2
Oh.
eye patches.
That's why his hair is like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, he wore that once before. It's pretty great. Agent Libido.
Oh my god. Loop-de-loop Z says, little cubs never do they know. Little cubs, never do they know the real fury of the Elder World.
Okay, real talk, Loop-de-Loop Z sounds like a rapper.
These quotes are...
Only with these 2 eye patches do I rap.
These
Why
quotes...
does he have 2 eye patches?
I think they're sunglasses, guys.
Because justice is blind.
These quotes
Shut
are...
up.
These quotes are becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean?
It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get. That was cool, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Very cool, sir.
The counterfeit bills made with Babali's ink. They were all of Zangfa's denominations.
Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma.
But we don't know where the money, play money has gone.
They must not have figured out that it was all burned yet.
Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zangfa is in financial chaos as we speak, because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I stake the honor of the house of fuck.
The house of fuck.
The house of fucking, and have come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. I investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Zangfa. And I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here.
No, Roma, he's a detective from another country.
But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer.
Agent Lipstick,
Don't start! It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Except yours. Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight.
Aram, probably.
Oh, no. It is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Quercus, you fool! Curse your empty brain!
You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador.
Sorry.
Come on!
Sorry, I was messaging something to Kenzie.
They take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. Sheena, let's go. Time to return to our den.
Ow, sir. Yes.
Do not awoo.
Sorry, sir.
I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but go home as well.
Agent la.
You, Wolfman, and the secretary lady. Hold it. Objection, pal.
Detective Gumshoe? Have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already?
What? No. Yep. And that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin himself.
The old man made it away.
Just... well, he's the bad guy, so yeah.
Yep.
Just as I thought. Good work, detective.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How do you intend to hold us up for?
Sorry to have made you wait. Sorry to keep you waiting. But I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind.
Yes.
How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu when you were in the neighboring room to... Oh, no, all right. Well, the investigation over. Let's go home. To where Mr. Cochin was killed. I'd like you to explain that to us.
What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see?
Agent Last Resort. I already did Last Resort. Last of Us hasn't touched the ball investigation at all. So I suppose... So I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to him first.
Like that fireplace!
Yes, I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours.
Tap, tap.
The only thing going on in my head is la 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 la, the pursuit of the truth.
Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well. I'll supervise you until the end.
Is she seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day? I mean, you are.
Yes.
You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you?
I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see.
Ha! I should have known that you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end.
It would appear that way.
Gumshoe, kill them.
Well, I'll prove her innocence. So let's see what you got, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
With pleasure. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the fireplace that appeared in Babal.
And if they catch me, I'll run away.
Using the fireplace and establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. Agent Lack. I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony?
You mean the suspicious person in the coat that she saw?
Oh shit, you right, chat. That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu.
Pretended? And what do you mean by that?
I'll get to that in a second, but first, I want to review what this person Kay saw did. Kay, if you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us.
Okay,
What has she done for us?
Stop eating the bodies!
Look, first I spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Babali side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. Now, please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the 3rd floor.
Can do. Give me a second, I gotta think about it. I chased the Yatagarasu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babalese embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. The Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw that the Yatagarasu ran into Mr. Kochin's office. I gave chase and I ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
That's weird since there was a window.
Yeah, that is weird. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then...
It turns out there was a mirror on the corner. Shut up.
Who's there?
By the time I had turned on the lights, the Yatagarasu had disappeared.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Long Man?
What?
What do you mean? What? Why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness.
Objection! Sorry, but I know for a fact that person didn't escape through that door.
Oh? And how do you know of that with such certainty?
That's easy. If the Yatagarasu had left through that door, they would have run right into this person. Gumshoe, I think?
Gumshoe.
No, this is the person the suspicious person would have run into.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, are you sure they're not losing it?
I haven't lost anything. Certainly not my mind.
Maybe not, but you definitely have the wrong person. Or maybe you're just terrible with not only logic, but names as well.
I don't know what noise that's supposed to be. Like maybe like a.
That's it.
I know I was mistaken, but you didn't have to insult me. Think, Miles. Recall the circumstance. Well, I didn't think it'd be Sheena because she's the one I'm trying to prove. Whatever. I guess I'm way too far ahead again. You look like a Death Note character.
Leave me alone.
Your answer is Sheena?
Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarasu had used the door. When Kay screamed upon discovering Mr. Kochin's body...
the Yatagarasu would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see, therefore the Yatagarasu could not have escaped. Okay, fine.
Not so fast. It just means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out of the hall.
Objection! I doubt that, as there was another person in that hallway. A certain Fuck you! Detective Gumshoe! Ah, Jesus Christ!
Me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream...
God, fuck this game.
I ran towards Mr. Coltrane's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena.
So, Agent L on her forehead. Thank you, chat. Can you explain how some of them could have eluded both of them, some of the times? Even if you concede under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route.
Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened.
That almost sounds like an insult. Wow!
You got him with the straight facts.
Yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lackluster aware as well of yet another possible escape route the Yagatarasu could have taken.
I get it. So that's what you were trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route, then it must have been another way out.
Precisely.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to bust out with our revolving fireplace wall explanation, right?
No, not quite yet. I'd like to waste more time.
Way to jump the gun, Gummy. Huh? But why? I thought this would...
If we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics?
Nothing of the sort, Agent Lobotomy. Come, let's continue where we left off.
That smug, haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that? Well, no matter. I figured you out already anyway. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists, are you saying that this photo captured the moment of the Yatagarasu's escape?
Why are we doing this? I guess Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible.
Now, I realize you may not know this, but... humans can't fly!
What?
Wait.
Ah! Of course I know that! That's bloody common sense! Besides, I never said I thought that the photo was to be of the Yagara ta-ta-ta.
I suppose not. Alright then, explain yourself.
That shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after.
Not so fast. You can say whatever you'd like in whatever language you want. But there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence.
Very well then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in this photo. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to present here.
I think that the photo is of the clothes the Yatagarasu was wearing, like the coat and shit, that they like threw out the window or some shit.
I don't really know how to prove that. You know
that
what?
might not be like relevant yet either.
Oh, the wire.
What?
She fucking tied her clothes on wire or some shit and tossed it out there. I don't know.
Oh, maybe it was connected to the other office and like she threw it out there so it flew over.
You know what? I'm just gonna look it up because I just want to get past the fucking fireplace explanation. Gonna be real.
I'm trying to help with my vague memory.
It's always really hard to replay a case in Ace Attorney because you're usually like at the wrong step.
I'm pretty sure this part has to do with the flowers in Alba's office. Like the flying
wondering
photo
if this
thing.
has something to do with like the fire.
Yeah, I think it's the fire, I'm pretty sure. I have a lot of evidence.
Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu Kay saw. Kay spotted the Yatagarasu headed for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the 1st fire. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a wolf growl.
Yeah, way to go! That's twice you bit him in the butt now.
Oh! Not so fast. We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is.
No, I don't, because that's not my line of reasoning.
And how the Yatagarasu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you?
Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet.
Ha! As I thought.
However, the Yatagarasu's escape route, now that I can answer.
You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on. Enlighten me.
Hold it, I will! Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Alabaston investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Bobalese side of the case. So wouldn't it be best if the lead on that side, Agent Sheena, explained in my stead?
Sheena is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look in the eyes and call myself her boss?
Well, I'm wearing my sunglasses usually, so that's not a problem. Yeah, Lemon.
Large.
Large. It's all right. I can take care of him.
I am big, Sheena.
You've shielded me at a loss, my boss.
You've shielded me a lot, but I like yours better.
But it's time for me to prove my worth.
Nice evil smile.
I like that little
Aww.
smile.
All right. If you're okay with it, then you have my support.
Finally, it's down to just Agent Sheena and myself. This is where the battle really begins.
Now then, what is it you'd like to ask?
Why are you Callisto you? Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Bobalese embassy? I already did, Agent Lude.
During the first Bobalese fire, I assassinated. I assisted.
Well, all right, there you have it. Case closed.
Fuck! Damn it! Right there. During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babal. You tired, Will?
Yeah.
No. That's me, going down the hall. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Shit, what up, girl? You in trouble? Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girl's Yatagarasu even exists. And that is all I have to say.
But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Cochin's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony.
Good.
Good though.
Good though.
Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation?
No, I moved alone.
Like a wolf. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your allies. Is that correct?
Well, yeah.
Not so fast. Are you calling her suspicious because she was in her room by herself? How pathetic.
I just don't have any friends, okay?
And it wasn't when Agent Sheena tried to arrest Kay under... Oh. And it wasn't when Agent Sheena tried to arrest Kay under the same rationale? Sweaty. And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner?
Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get into such a situation. Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected.
I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation.
I'm glad I killed Larry Butts.
Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal.
I'm sorry. Sheena, apologize.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Right?
Well, I never
Okay,
doubted you.
right?
Not for 1 second.
And the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena.
Oh, this poor guy.
Huh.
Yeah, Sheena just... Ha!
Then let's put it to the test and see if she really
Oh, I see. You speak Chinese.
Wow.
This promises to be interesting.
I already did Agent Leg, too.
Leggy.
Leggy.
Agent Ligament.
That's a good one.
The lobster.
Lobster's good.
Lady lumps.
Log.
During the first Bobbles of Fire.
Oh, we already read through this.
Oh, I was actually posting something on Twitter. So.
Okay.
Look at how funny we are.
We are so funny.
No, we are just having fun.
Buy me a
We are
pancake.
steaming.
By the second fire, you mean the one that consumed the 3rd floor of Babal, correct?
The fire that ate everything.
We're after the
Yes,
same
that was
person.
when the suspicious person was spotted in Babal.
Then you were after the same person in the long coat that I was after.
Oh, I think you're behind me a little.
Hold it.
There's no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face.
By the way, how was your team's investigation?
In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped into the 3rd floor via the windows. So, the majority of the investigators conducted their searches on other floors. That guy.
Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the 3rd floor.
When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the 3rd floor.
And you did that alone?
Yes.
Hold it!
Oh, fuck!
So you were in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office.
I already told you I was earlier, as I was examining the neighboring room. I heard that girl's shrill scream. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Cochin's office.
Through the fireplace.
You know, sneaky sneaky.
Wherein you proceeded to arrest her, as I recall.
Yes, I did.
Wow! But she was totally innocent, pal. I thought we'd already cleared that up.
Sorry, I was texting my mom.
And I thought I had already apologized for my behavior. Now, if the tenacious detective would be so kind as to be quiet.
Oong! I have to agree. Right now is not the time to take issue with that.
Oh, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
But what I do take issue with is the fact that you didn't see the Yatagarasu, Agent Yatagarasu.
The prosecutors of this country are also strange.
Objectively true.
I'm just trying to check my Twitter messages, you guys. Stop making the game so fast.
Sorry. You were unable to catch even a glimpse, despite it being in the next room. Is that true? I mean...
I really hate to repeat myself.
Me too. I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. However...
Shut the fuck up, I'll stab you. Get over here.
See? She wants to stab me. She is a murder girl.
Cry, baby!
Just like that fireplace.
No gumshoe. What fireplace? Let's talk about it. I simply wish to make sure that you are not misremembering something. We wouldn't want you to be accused of lying later on, now would we?
Hey, Mr. Project. You got this?
Majin.
Oh, are you calling Sheena's testimony a lie?
Agent Labadab, I'm talking with Agent Sheena right now. Go back to your corner, so I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't interrupt us with superfluous comments.
Grr, grr, grr.
Aw, you know, I feel kind of bad for him.
I understand his pain at watching one of his subordinates being accused. However, I cannot turn my eyes from the truth.
Lap dance. I'm alright.
That
And
was
as for you, I think you should be focusing your doubts on that girl rather than me.
Huh?
And why is that?
She's just, you know, a thief and like kinda, she's like a kid. Fuck.
Are you throwing Kay's words into doubt again?
Well, she does claim to be the Yatagarasu, right? And she did try to chase down the Yatagarasu despite being just an average citizen.
Actually, she came here with the goal of capturing the fake Yatagarasu.
That's right, which is why I would never lie about anything related to the Yatagarasu.
And I suppose you have proof of that somewhere.
Not quite, but even without any, I have people who believe in me, and that's enough.
Well, done and done.
I see. I wouldn't know what that feels like.
Oh.
Turns to Lang.
You don't
Turns to who?
Yeah, who's Lang?
Turns to Lady Gaga.
Case...
Guys, the entire chat is just a wall of words, and I so much appreciate that.
Yes. Kay's testimony is without flaw, but as for yours, well, let's just say that I find your testimony to be a bit suspicious. There seems to be a very large flaw in her testimony.
Oh, then why don't you show her using what we found out with Little Thief?
I don't want to. I will in due time. The escape route of the Yatagarasu that Kay was in pursuit of. If it turns out that it really does lead right to Agent Sheena, then what is it she's keeping from us right now? Okay. Alright, what is it? Doing the second fire, was searching. Oh, shit. I need to go to the door. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
You're letting more men in your house, Jello?
How hot are they?
You're probably pretty hot.
Sun pics.
It is sun pics.
Are they at least an 8?
They better be.
So, Chad, how you doing?
Whoa.
Yeah?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Did you guys hear that too?
Huh?
Is it a piff? Hello?
No, my speakers blew out for half a second.
Oh.
Didn't hear that.
Whoa, they keep doing it!
Stop it.
Oh my god! My entire headset just came out. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, fixed it now. Now I'm good.
Huh.
I think Agent Luigi pick was already said, wasn't it?
Okay.
Or am I dumb?
I am back.
Welcome
back.
Does anyone have any idea what it is?
No.
This contradiction.
Oh. I heard a scream. Wait, Fuck, I wasn't paying attention.
Me neither.
I think it's the last one, but I don't know what evidence it's supposed to go.
We're not revealing the fireplace yet, right? Aren't we still trying to like keep it?
Yeah,
switched and go back and
I don't
forward?
know why, but we're not at the fireplace. I don't think the Yatagarasu even exists. Why?
She's claiming that like there shouldn't be a person in the first place.
I think
and
that
I think
point of view is shifted back.
Get
to
a
Kay,
walkthrough?
hasn't
You right, fuck it.
Is it the fact that there was a dead body in that room, so someone had to kill him?
I don't think so. Hang on. I'm scooting and booting.
Let's look it up.
I'm looking it up. I got it.
Scoot.
Really?
What?
I'm making sure I'm at the right one. Nina?
Oh my god.
Wait.
Okay. Guys,
What
guess
is
what it is?
I know it
Fireplace?
was too.
I was in the next room. I was unable to catch a glimpse of it.
Objection! There's a trap door in the fireplace!
Nice!
It's okay, though. The game told us explicitly that we shouldn't present that. So of course we're supposed to present it. Being in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office is the problem with your testimony.
Huh.
Not so fast, Mr. Prosecutor. I don't see what problem you're talking about at all.
Me neither. This case is terrible. Agent Scrolls, Legend of Korra. Do you recall the secret we discovered about the alabaster office fireplace?
Oh, you mean how it connects the office with the room next door? What about it?
Well, Alabast isn't the only country with secret connecting fireplaces.
What?
Why didn't we just lead with this? The fireplace in Mr. Cochin's office holds the exact same secret.
What?
The Yatagarasu didn't escape through a door into the room out the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the next room over.
Whoa!
What the? Are you okay? Now,
I have terrible scoliosis. You'll have to forgive me.
if the Yatagarasu had escaped into the next room, then the thief would have run straight into Agent Sheena, disproving my own theory, meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the Yatagarasu. Why is this proof? Like, this is straight up Edgeworth's word versus hers.
What is the meaning of this, Miles?
Well, would you care to explain, Agent Sheena, how you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu? Or shall I? Your claim that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one Kay saw in the coat. Pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Cochin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to re-emerge as Agent Sheena. After that, you came back around to place Kay under arrest. Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold your peace.
We're getting married.
Kiss,
Woo.
kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
How dare you make Kay look like the bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal?
Sheena?
Oh my god, she's the knife!
You got me!
That laugh!
Gumshoe?
I can't laugh twice at once. I'm already lightheaded. I remember this irritating laugh.
Brr, I'm getting chills down my spine.
It can't be, but it has to be.
Sheena, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh.
Funny, you say.
Yes, that you would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off?
Also, bitch, I'm from Germany.
You think I'm taking things too lightly? I think not. It's that prosecutor who is. Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than a mere speculation. The Yatagarasu fled through the fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu's escape route.
The tone of voice you're taking with me right now has certainly changed.
That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose, and then we can have a real battle of wits.
For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, it is a great honor.
Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know.
I know, and that is why I won't hold anything back either as I answer your question. Did you know there's a trapdoor in the fireplace?
What? No, really, no way. My question?
Here is your proof that the revolving fireplace wall in Babal was used recently. Ink or ashes, let's see.
Ashes to ashes, we all fall down.
There's signs on the revolving... I mean, it says here, but like, presenting the fireplace is a little too direct, isn't it?
Testimony?
I don't know, man. I think it's just this. Oh,
I'm
nope.
sorry, but is this really your honest answer to my question?
Yes. According to Ambassador Poliano's testimony, he said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin.
Oh?
The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there. However, there was a trap door in the fireplace.
Hold it. Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up.
Objection! There's a trap door in the fireplace!
What?
And so the question...
Now here's my third evidence. The fireplace!
And so the question remains, where was the trap door? The answer was simple. In the fireplace. Using the trapdoor in the fireplace, the Yagatarasu, which is to say you, used the trapdoor in the fireplace. And just what is so funny?
You stupid face! Ash is proof? Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence in court? You still wish to fight us? Of course. Why wouldn't I?
In that case, let's hear your counter-argument.
My counter-argument, huh? This really is just like being in court.
My counter-argument is suck a dick.
Suck a dick? How can I suck a dick? There's no trap door in it, and it's not a knife, unless Twist's dick. Mr. Edgeworth! Well, to me...
Oh, God!
Well, to me, we're simply continuing off from where we left all those years ago.
I'm sorry, who are you? I have no idea what you're talking about.
It doesn't matter if we're at a crime scene or in the court. Let's finish this here and now.
Pulls out gun.
I suppose I've had a lot of
She did
fun
last
today, but I
time.
grow
Yeah.
weary of this game of cat and mouse.
It's
Let's
like...
make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
Hang on, I'm gonna screen cap that with the caption, I wish.
Isn't that the exact thing she said last time before she whipped her gun out?
Sweats.
Sweet droopy.
Sweet droopy.
Okay.
Droopy sweat.
So what's the deal with the fireplace joke? Basically, there was like an obvious piece of evidence I tried to look at. It didn't let me for about 10 minutes, and then after we finally looked at it, it talked about it for like actually 15 minutes straight.
In my eyes, all you've proved is that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace now, can you? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Cochin's office. And there you have it, my counter-argument.
Just Googling real quick.
Yeah, me too, actually. That's very impressive. I kind of just want to move along. She seemed...
I kind of just want to move along. Welcome to the rest of this case.
Oh, cool. She seemed through to
Yeah,
the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. Set sail for one piece.
What is it, Kay? I haven't heard a peep out of you quite in a while.
I mean, this girl murdered my
If you
dad.
don't think you can handle it, feel free to leave the rest of it to us.
But I just want to stab her.
Kay, pull yourself together.
I got my knife.
You are the true heir to the Yatagaratsu name, are you not? What are you doing?
Trying to stab her.
You're in the way.
Oh. Wait, that's a knife? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off it. This chase you're running to catch the truth. What? This chase you're running to catch the truth. You must see it too. Fuck it.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, are you motivated by my nat 1?
No. You're right. I will see this through to the end. So, You go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth. I gotta throw up.
Wait, what? You just said I'll see it through to the end, so go get him, Edgeworth. Fuck off, Kay.
Okay.
With pleasure.
Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it?
Sheena, please, show me you're someone I could trust.
Fuck. Don't worry. This will be the deciding match, you'll see.
I'm truly sorry, Agent Scroll, Landfill. Very well then, Agent Sheena. Shall we begin?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Those are contacts.
Okay.
I mean, it's definitely either this last statement or the show me with real.
Oh, I'm just looking it up. It's this one.
Yeah, because it wasn't technically in his office. Because the ink was on the other side.
Wire or bills works.
Oh, there's multiple answers.
Sometimes there are, but usually anytime there should be multiple answers, there aren't, and fuck you is how Ace Attorney works. Until, like, the 5th and 6th game, when they get a little better at programming that stuff. You didn't find anything suspicious at all. I highly doubt that.
But I didn't. You can even ask the other men.
I don't need to, for I found what you should have found a while ago.
Excuse me?
There's a trap door in the fireplace!
You gotta get out of here! Huh. What is it?
Jackie!
I mean, that's literally what it. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, that's literally it.
That evidence was something you found through the.
So, what if it was?
That's what I thought. But unfortunately for you, a recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills?
No.
No. You see? So there was nothing in that office, nothing you can call evidence anyway.
Objection! Speaking of things that you Interpol agents have missed, I did find one more.
Your pompous attitude is unnecessary. All I require is the evidence.
Very well. I'll show her the hidden piece of evidence that her and her fellow Interpol agents missed. No, I guess you could have just skipped that if you presented the wire first. It's kind of nice, actually. I'd like you to take a look at this length of wire.
I'll strangle you with it.
Exactly.
And what exactly is this supposed to mean?
Length of wire, so what about it?
I'll tell you what. We found this in the Bobolese embassy not long ago.
What?
And we found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Cochin's office.
You found that at the scene of Mr. Cochin's murder?
Yeah. So I think you'll agree now that I cannot trust you when you say that Interpol has thoroughly checked every room. And that this throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the Yatagarasu.
You still suspect me, I see.
I don't want
you
to
still dissect me.
Ah, fuck! Ow! Alright then, I ask that you point out at what part of my investigation is incomplete.
Your ah fuck ow was so convincing I thought you like stubbed your toe or something.
Civ is a good actor.
Civ is a good actor. The other
I was
Interpol
wiggling in my chair.
The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Sheena. And is it not possible that the reason the person Kay was chasing chose the third door was because that person knew that there would be no other agents on that floor? Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Sheena was only pretending to be investigating the Yatagarasu to the point of arresting Kay. In that case, there's one location that no one has yet to inspect.
Elevator.
Your team's investigation is incomplete because they failed to inspect this location, the fireplace! I actually don't.
It's the room that Sheena was in.
The location, Agent Sheena, is of course the room you claim to have examined.
I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection.
Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there.
I will be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir. I'm on it. I'll be right back after I check out the room next to the office.
Back after I check out that fireplace. I think there's something suspicious about it.
I'll be right back after these messages.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Should we really have just sent Gumshoe?
Do you really think that Miss Sheena's the Yatagarasu?
Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is.
Then I'm gonna stab her right here and now, and I'm not gonna let her get away.
But can you prove she's the Yatagarasu is the question.
I love that.
If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should hope to be able to...
And just what are you hoping he'll find?
Fucking anything, he's Gumshoe. Let's just say this. I had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier.
An experiment? As if that detective has the brains for high science.
It wasn't that mentally taxing. I had him use the same escape route as the Yatagarasu. I pushed him out a window.
Oh, fuck. And what did you do?
Face on the hill for the revolving door. Second, that by going through there, his coat was covered in ash and Bobbly's ink.
Who cares what his coat was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway.
Ah, but is it really worth so little? I love Gumshoe. I believe that it is actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove.
I found a rock!
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, sir.
Oh? So, what are these things that you found?
A bug!
Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir.
You found a coat?
I want it!
Let me eat it! You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe it's the person I was chasing the with loud.
I go to the crime scenes. I eat the mysteries. Yes, the possibility does exist. Agent Sheena, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it?
Shut up, I don't know. Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room. Wow, really?
That's your lie?
You had a pair of shoes?
Thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a trip. May I have them back now?
Last time I gave you evidence, you shot me. These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I request that
Fine.
French is a beautiful language.
They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation. But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Scroll, Leopold III, let's hear your opinion on this.
I say, let them look at your stuff, Sheena.
Laundry?
Sheena, let's pull it all out in the open. Like
Let's
the
pull it
laundry.
out.
Zip!
No! I can't. I hate laundry day, you know that!
If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right? No dirty laundry.
Ah, fuck, I guess so. She just changes entirely. She's got a third personality.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you'd like. After all, I have nothing to hide. Except, I'm bald. Don't look under the wig. I just,
Good. Are you really bald? Pulls off, I was gonna say mask, pulls off wig, bald, but it says on a tattoo, I am the Yagatarasu.
And then she's like, but you see, it's the Yagatarasu, not Yatagarasu. So
Damn, she's got me! But you can see these stitches where she removed the T and the G and switched them.
Your face!
You can see in the stitches, that's where she removed her hair.
Yo, it's all
Good.
hidden under there.
Now
You
let's
just
begin.
pull a little wire and they all come out.
Wait a minute.
So,
Go for it.
which of Agent Sheena's items are you going to examine? Oh, that's Gumshoe.
Makeup?
I'm sorry. I mean, the coat's what's been most mentioned. Let's examine the
We're looking to
coat.
see if it has stuff on it.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, it ugly.
Wow, Jesus, you were gonna try and hide this? This is embarrassingly obvious. It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly, Agent Sheena.
You dumb bitch.
The Yatagarasu that Kay saw was wearing a coat,
And I'm beginning to wonder if the stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace.
No, you have it wrong. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire.
What about the fucking ink, bitch? And what about this fucking ink, bitch?
Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty.
Oh, in that case, you're innocent.
I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping with the fire.
Why don't we light it on fire and see if it's
so.
green?
You think you can get away with such a transparent lie?
I'm gonna eat her.
Me too! Save some for me!
She's looking more and more like a ladybug every second.
Aaron, where are you getting that ladybug?
I don't know. I just, at first it was completely random, and now I'm trying to force this meme really hard.
This is the same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace.
Hang on. Messaging class or something.
Did you know that ladybugs taste bad as a defense mechanism?
Really?
That's true. Yeah, they taste bad because then if you eat one ladybug, that bug or that animal will go, nah, the rest tastes bad, and it'll save the rest.
Oh, you know they can bite too? I didn't know that.
That is also a defense mechanism that belongs to the
Hold it!
Singularly, the ladybug.
Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know.
Unless I eat a ladybug, I won't believe you.
Nom 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 nom.
That's cannibalism.
Fuck! You got me.
Which I can.
What? How?
You did a great job, Detective Gumshoe.
Huh? Me, sir? What did I do?
This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. I'd been hoping to find the coat that the person Kay saw was wearing, and thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat.
I don't quite get what you're saying, but that's because I'm stupid.
Oh, you're
my
just...
favorite Monsters Incorporated character.
Oh, you're just a big, dumb puppy. All that remains is for us to show what the dark substance on the coat hem is.
Oh,
yes!
You think you can do that?
Why are we doing this? Of course I can. Is this
Because
what
it came from the fireplace, man. The curse lives on.
Ugh.
This case sucks.
It's ink. I'm afraid you needed to show me the lantern.
Sorry. Bobbly's ink.
Yes. That's what I prefer to call fireplace.
Fucking pizza again. Give me that!
These are peanuts.
Oh, ew.
Or are they? They're ink! According to Ambassador Poliano, he burned some files in that fireplace this morning.
You told us about that already, so I don't see the point in mentioning it again.
Don't be rude.
This case in a nutshell.
My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. If the dark substance on
sounds
this
fake.
If the dark substance on this coat turns out to be Bobbly's ink, it would prove that you and the coat went through the revolving... You're the killer, just admit it.
Oh boy. You're the killer, just admit it. Accurate summary of the rest of this case.
Sorry to have clipped one of your wings, Yatagarasu, but we're not finished yet.
But you have no way of proving whether or not this is Bobbly's ink on the coat hem.
Except you can give it to the lab people. And you can set it on fire.
Oh, but I do. And I intend to show that it is ink in a few seconds.
Don't do that, that's obstruction of evidence. You'll do...
How, you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you. This
You're
is...
burning my personal property!
This is how... Oh my god, the idea of... Burn the coat!
Burn!
We can find out whether that is Bobbly's ink or not by lighting it on fire.
That's how you're gonna prove that it's Bobbly's ink?
Yes. If you could please cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. I'm not touching that icky business. Because I will...
Let me just bite it off with my teeth. There you go.
You are so hot. I will show you. Here and now what the dark substance is.
Hey, him and Phoenix have a kind of similar haircut.
If I squint, then I can pretend.
Gina. Sorry to do this, but I'm going to have to cut off a bit of your coat. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking about monkeys.
Sorry, I was thinking about wolves.
That is you always.
Now, I'll take this lighter to your coat, and then this case will truly rise from the ashes.
Shut up.
I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway.
Well, then why were you being a bitch about it? Fine.
Because it's got sentimental value.
If
It's when I killed a man.
I was hungry. If someone could loan me a lighter or something.
Oh, I've got some matches. I always carry them with me so I can light some smoke bombs and kill people.
If... what? If I could please have one, Kay, we can get this experiment underway.
The flame! Oh, whoa, whoa.
It's the same color of the flame. I'm sorry. It's the same color as the flame White Crystal Oil produces, which means...
I know, you're doing other stuff. I don't expect you to be watching this whole train wreck. Bobbolese ink is a product of wheat crystal oil, and when lit, the ink produces a green flame.
What? No fucking way. Tell me more.
I believe the time has come to clip the Yagatarasu's other wig. You just said that.
Mishina, you're the fake Yatagarasu. The one who killed my father. I'll stab you!
It's about time you came clean, Agent Sheena. Or should I say, Callisto you.
What? Who's that? Sorry.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, you're not serious, are you?
Do I look like the joking type to you? I've never told a joke in my fucking life.
Yeah, you right, Stiff.
He learns that from me. Callisto, you? I've never heard that name before in my life.
That manner of speaking and that attitude, you haven't changed a bit in 7 years.
You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and then tried to frame me for it.
Oh, really? And you have proof?
I'm sure we could do a DNA test.
I'm gonna eat my entire foot.
What? Woman, but you can't prove it.
No, you can't just drive by that like it wasn't anything.
I'm so mad at this case, you
Eat an
guys.
entire foot.
If so,
How many times has Civ said, do you have proof in the last 20 minutes?
If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me.
A fingal singy.
A fingal singy flower baby.
Ah, you forget, Sheena, there's a trap door in the
Objection! The raven is a very unique bird. One that flies by the
Did you
dark...
know that it has 3 wings? Oh, fuck. Damn it. Fuck.
One that flies by the darkness of night. That's not true, is it?
No, it's not. No.
However, the light of dawn has arrived, and I will reveal your true ugly form to the... What's that one fucking, line from the second game that, like, opens up the first case where Nick's just like, yes, those horrible things
Yeah,
that...
the evil he force-fed me.
God.
There was even more to that. It was like,
Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence. Do you really have something that can prove that she's Callisto you?
I'm going to shoot her in the head. So
That will do it, yes.
I do. It's something that the second Yakadala preserved for us all these last 7 years.
Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth.
Chuck the bottle at her head. I will, Kay. For we have finally come to the end.
You guys have just proved that I should never play Ace Attorney.
No,
This is the worst game in the whole series.
I disagree, but this case is really bad.
This is unacceptable.
Well, 6 is pretty bad, but...
6 is pretty... Get the fuck out of here. 6 is great.
Everyone has different opinions in all the different games.
6 is not bad. Alright.
We have finally come to the
You are very much in the minority of AA fans there.
I
actually don't know what the consensus opinion is on 6.
It's definitely not overall
Apollo
negative.
was really good, but Nayuta, I really hated him.
Nayuta's the worst prosecutor in the game, but I like every single case in that game. I also like all the protagonists.
it's definitely the perfume, right?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh.
Roma distracted me by being wrong. This perfume will prove you to be Callisto you.
As you all know, every brand of perfume is unique to an individual.
Kay has
When
preserved
I
it.
reached age 16 and was given my first parfum,
It's my quinceañera. I still have my soul perfume. Kay has preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle. This belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago.
Oh, I guess fingerprints. Yeah, okay, alright.
Naturally,
I legitimately thought they might just be like, you're wearing the same perfume, therefore
So go
die.
over and sniff this woman.
DD is the...
Bottle of perfume you spilled, which
Dual-
I've preserved ever since.
Also, chat, Dual Destinies is the worst AA. Did you guys not play Apollo Justice?
Apollo Justice is not the worst AA.
It's worse than
the worst.
It is, yes. But like those games are adjacent, and 5 is just better than 4.
I like Dual Destinies myself.
I like all the
I
games
like
but 2.
Apollo Justice a lot.
We can clear
Apollo
every...
Justice has the problem that every... Sorry, I shouldn't be...
No, it's fine. We're just talking about the same shit we already know. Come on.
Apollo Justice has the problem that it starts really strong and gets worse throughout. Oh, baby! Here we go! She looks like a fucking Jack Skellington.
I love her! Oh my god, look at her go!
She's having a good time.
At least someone is.
It looks like you've seen right through me yet again.
Yeah, it only took an hour.
Question marks? Who could it be?
You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth.
Am I gonna have to mop the floor?
So you've shown your true face at last. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than the time 7 years ago.
Sheena, you're...
A monkey.
Long Island iced tea, I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted, pretty, awful idiot of a man.
So you were a spy all along? A mole sent by the smuggling ring I've been chasing after. Someone's been feeding them intel and Interpol all this time?
I mean, I didn't say any of those things, but...
Very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought.
Callisto, you, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago.
Let's make this more anime.
Aren't you? What?
Nothing. Please get this over with.
I got it.
Okay. That's right, Callisto you. That's just one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yaragarasu.
But that's not what you were born with, so that's still not even your true name.
Callisto, you, this time you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly. This worked really well last time.
You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday.
I strongly disagree.
This is the kind of dick sucking I was talking about.
And had you not used the Yaragarasu's gadgets, I might have never known who you were.
Since you don't steal anything.
But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was.
Kay, don't. What?
I'm gonna get you! I'll eat her!
Kick her in the shins.
You! I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father!
You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, to possess such laughable honesty.
Oh!
Whoa.
Whoa, shit.
Kay, come on.
Hey.
Hey, you're stupid.
You despicable.
Let go of me, you filthy...
You think I'm a fake, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I am the real Yaragarasu. But that's impossible.
Nope.
Oh wait, oops.
But that's impossible! My father was the one who created Little Thief!
Hey, Edgeworth! The Yaragarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is? I already told this joke, alright,
Why it
whatever.
has 3 legs? Yeah, I remember, guys.
There are 3 main reasons why Yagarasu first did. It's always the exact location.
I'm
Sometimes-
asleep. I'm having an Edgeworth dream. No! It can't be!
Did you finally figure it out? Do you finally know the real identity of the Yaragarasu?
The real identity of the Agatarasu is... The real identity of the Yatagarasu is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto U. But by the same token... Man, I'm so pissed off. This game is so slow. Everything is so predictable.
Ha! How very perceptive of you.
This is the first time I've ever, like, predicted a twist a case ahead.
No way!
The single person known as the Great Thief Yatagarasu never existed.
Mr. Edgeworth! No! I refuse to believe this!
Yeah,
No,
me
you
too,
never kill her.
sister. The Yatagarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The fireplace. Always knows and a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn all of the layout of client corporations. It's a bit of a stretch. Skill number 2. The Yatagarasu always knows how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. Stretch. Watch me stretch like a Roll20 asset.
Skill number 3. The Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever.
I don't know who
That was
just
bad.
around. Alright, yeah, I got it, baby. Oh, fuck!
Detective Bad.
It was only natural for the Yatagarasu to never leave evidence behind. Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away.
You're the 3rd member of the... I am so surprised!
You.
Me!
No, her.
Oh,
I've been looking
Kay?
for you. No, you.
No, what? I thought it wasn't me.
I finally got you, you.
Hakusho?
Fireplace!
No, no, Yu Hakusho's great, but not this you. This you over here. You know, you.
But who's on first?
But who's on first?
Fuck off, everybody! Come on! We gotta get through this! What happened to us? We used to be such a great team.
If you were such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago?
Why, indeed?
I don't
It was nothing
remember.
personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill.
How could you say that?
I grow weary of this, and it's about time for everything to come to an end.
What if she just shot herself in the head?
Oh, for fuck's sake, please! And this time I won't miss.
Bang! Stop. No, don't.
You.
Me? Kay!
It's over, Sheena.
Oh, did he shoot her?
Your leg!
What? Wait, what? Oh, okay. So I saw this as her, like, the area where her shoulder and arm and her torso. I saw that as a big foot, so I thought he ripped off her leg or something.
Jesus Christ.
And now I will eat like the wolf.
Agent Larry Butts!
No.
You idiot. What were you thinking jumping in front of my gun like that? What are you risking your life for?
Kay's, obviously, you dumbass.
I'm sorry, Detective Bad, but no matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she is a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she is my subordinate. And as long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her, not even from you.
What the fuck?
Not you, I mean you.
I'm all right with this because it's consistent with his personality.
You really are an idiot, you know that?
Why are you talking to yourself like that?
I'm so stupid!
Stop insulting yourself. I mean, that's fine with me.
Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself! No, stop it!
You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey, sis.
Yes.
I want you to conduct a full body search. Sheena might have another weapon on her.
All right. Detective Kamshu, your assistance, please.
No, I didn't say he could touch her.
Sure.
No, don't
Let's
let him
get to
touch me.
groping.
He's still got sweet roll on him.
Hey, I found something.
Where was that?
Where the fuck was that?
A woman
in
has her
his gun.
secrets.
What is this, sir? It looks
What
like,
is this?
It looks like the blade of a knife.
Looks like a key, or maybe a fireplace.
Oh, this is a great find, detective.
Huh? Is it, sir?
Let's try pairing this blade up with this handle. The dead body! I miss having a gun in my evidence. Oh, it would probably be
on
good.
the first page.
Yeah, you're right. Here. I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon.
Hey, they fit together perfectly. How's about fucking that?
This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched.
I'm going to return the Bob Elise knife and go home
Okay,
and die.
so hang on. Oh, no. Okay, so hang on. Initially, it was like, oh, the knife handles were switched so that we could get Kay's fingerprints on them and frame her. But, like, how the fuck did she have time to switch the knife handles and go, I'm sure she'll pick up this knife by her foot in the dark?
That's why I'm going home to die.
Bum, bum, bum,
I see you've seen that my plan makes no sense.
Which means that you must have been Mr. Cochin's killer. Wow.
The real twist is that I had no plan from the start. I'm just flying by the seat of my fucking
You
pants.
killed Mr. Cochin with a knife. You took out a knife and he spontaneously had a heart attack.
He saw it and died.
Switch the handles. Took the original blade with you. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. You used the fireplace to lose her, and then you went back to accuse her of the murder. Does that about sum it up?
Objection.
Why are we letting her talk
Why am I still
anymore?
pretending?
God.
Why do you think my real reason wasn't allowing her to chase after me?
So you could frame her through nonsense? No.
It was also I could capture Kay Faraday.
What?
I'm just kind of skimming this at this point.
This is terrible.
This is a really awful case.
So that's why you tried to pin Mr. I'm lightheaded. I'm like spinning right now.
Do you want to take a break? You are reading for like half the characters here. It's all right. Let's just, you know, everyone. Let's just quietly skim through this. Let's just take a break.
Let's just don't do this anymore.
This is fucking awful.
The worst part is this isn't even the end.
No, this really is 2 cases back to back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Kinda, yeah.
I think this might be among the worst. It's certainly the worst last case in a game.
This case is pretty bad.
Why did you become a member? Why?
Why? There is no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the beginning.
I hate this. From the beginning? What is that supposed to mean?
Person I take orders from hasn't changed, even now to this day. I
Ugh.
serve one master, Manfred von Karma!
Just pretty close.
Does
Does that mean that the leader... Wow! Does that mean the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Cochin? Then the real ringleader is still out there pulling the string leaders!
Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going.
I love how these two, like Jello's character and my character, are the only ones fucking around at this point, and everyone else is still in character.
And you're gonna tell me everything you did tonight. Do you understand?
I guess I should tell you then that I was the only one who set the Bob Lee's embassy on fire.
And why did you do that? Did you use a pepper breath?
That was the smuggling ring was trying to do, right, Joe? But then why start 2 fires?
I love how all of our goodwill is long gone.
It's your job to complete your investigation, after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride.
This is so fucking stupid.
This is
My
horrible.
name is Jaina.
More like Agent Sylvester Ashley.
Hey, don't you bring my bad name into this.
When I fell into the floor earlier, these fell at my feet.
Pencils?
Fucking, what are those? Pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, I should return them to you. Haha, you're gonna stab me with them, aren't you?
Oh shit, you are.
Want them, you can always just throw them away. No, I want to keep them.
You mean?
Stop choking Donald!
About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight, by the way.
What?
Oh, are you fucking shitting? I'm gonna die. I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will. I walked in there and he was just fucking dead.
Yes, Agent. Long
Vito.
I already did him. Well,
Mark my words, I'm not done here, and I'll be back. There's still half a case to pan out, and it's got nothing to do with duty or anything, because this has become my personal case. I might have been shot, but I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
Man,
Do not, ooh!
Sorry.
By the time this case is done, I'm going to go to work, and that's tomorrow.
his anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg. I'm not as...
Oh, he's got his
Oh, they
leg stuck
teleported.
out.
Yeah, no, like, for as much as I hate everything about this case and the game right now, I do like Bad and Lang a lot.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
It's finally over, Kay. I liked Callisto U in the last case. Oops.
Yeah, now she's just...
She's just nuts.
I feel like I've peered into darkness, you know?
And it's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely.
Did somebody say the door to darkness?
The person who was... Oh, fuck, you're going too fast. I can't keep up.
Sorry.
The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
Bump. That person is the real ringleader behind this Sming leader.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me?
I will guard them with my life. Gumshoe, hold on to these.
Sometimes I wish boxers used jellyfish instead.
But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome by the bees!
I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of soil stuck on the end of these sticks. Eats them like chopsticks.
It's Pocky.
Oh, I guess it's that time already, huh?
So it's midnight. They don't even know their day.
No, it's not done yet.
Shut up!
Hey, Pops, thanks a bunch. You've really done a lot for everyone all these years.
Including being a criminal. Detective Bad.
He got Norded.
Don't tell me today is the day.
Yeah, it is. With this, I can retire in peace. It was down to the wire, and we almost didn't make it. But we did it. We solved everything.
But that's just it. We haven't solved everything yet. The ringleader of the smuggling...
kid. Just let me fucking sleep.
The ringleader of the smuggling... He just dissolves into dust. You, the Yatagarasu, were chasing after.
The legend of that Yatagarasu is now over. Mr. Edgeworth, that bit of logic earlier, it was brilliant.
Alright, don't fucking...
I never thought I could look at a fireplace the same way again.
Don't fucking stroke your own dick, writers.
I feel like I can leave it all in your hands. I'm counting on you.
You just want to leave.
Yeah.
Is it really true, Uncle Brad? Were you also part of the Yatagarasu?
As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you.
Uncle Brad.
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, right?
I mean, this isn't
Oh,
really...
you almost died.
Your heart, Gummy.
I mean, this isn't really the case, right? This fucking sucks.
Unfortunately, it isn't.
Oh, come on, sir. She's just yanking on my chain, isn't she, Mr. Edward?
Detective...
All, just...
Detective Bad... Wait, no, you're no longer a detective. Mr. Bad, I'd like to ask you about the Yatagarasu.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, here, I should give you these.
These are... papers? The pages from my KG-8 case files that the Yatagarasu stole from my office. Oh, I guess it was you.
Wait. Mr. Edgeworth, I must apologize for last night.
So, the Yatagarasu who stole into my room was you, was it? No, it was me.
That means what?
Ooh,
tell me it's not true.
Allow me to present the key evidence proving it's true.
The fireplace!
That's too insane for me to believe, sir.
One thing I will say for this case, at least it doesn't have a mirror in it.
It's true.
Yeah, there was a mirror inside the fireplace.
Shut up, Glass.
The KG8 incident was a very emotionally trying thing. We stood in that courtroom, Faraday as the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty.
Weren't you trying to skip the pauses now?
Yeah. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. He was the elder sister of the victim in the case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty,
Is he like actually dying? What's happening to him?
he let out a great
He always
laugh.
talks like this.
Oh.
That's when we realized that there's a limit to what the law could do. But a gun, the only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside of the courts. That's what we thought at the time. That's how we formed the Yatagarasu and vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies had with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano group.
Mr. Amano's conglomerate.
We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our
Mr.
collective
Amano's
muscle.
Conglomino.
We expose all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then, it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, he died for it. After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. And that's when I found out that there was a mirror in this case.
Fuck.
The victim of the KG8 incident, CCU. She never had a sister.
What? How did you miss that?
Facebook didn't exist
What?
yet.
No, I mean, the other guy was literally the prosecutor on the case. He didn't talk to the family? All right.
Shit, you right. That is... Wow. From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the beginning.
Anyway, let's return to the real topic at hand.
The fireplace.
Mr. Edgeworth, this trump card that we snuck onto the page of the case file. Please use it wisely.
Trump card.
That photo that was stuck on there. Try peeling it off. It's a scratch and sniff. Behind it, slumber. Yeah, it's pumpkin. Behind it.
No, it's nice.
Slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away those years ago.
It's the mark of the Yatagarasu. But why?
This is a directives card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. This was something Cochin had on him at the time of the KG8 incident 10 years ago. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Ms. CCU.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the three-legged raven mark that the smuggling ring's boss used. Apparently, orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it.
It burns green, you see. Oh, I was joking.
Oh, it burns green. You beat me to it.
So you mean the cards were written in Barbalese ink?
Yeah, the fact that the card was
God.
Cochin is nothing for America. Yes, erase doesn't.
Are you detective?
Detective! We would send a card along with them.
So that's what those white cards are.
Great thief, they used the mark that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader that we were only a few steps behind.
You okay, buddy?
No, one more thing. Take a gosha.
Take my lollipop. It's yours now. I was joking! Aww!
What is this, sir? This is what I was talking about earlier.
The tape is inside the lollipop, which is behind the fireplace.
During the KG8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence.
But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
You're
not a thief!
The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Ernest Amato.
Rick, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Matt, you gotta take your medication.
I don't need it anymore.
What do you think this lollipop is made of?
But we forced him to tell us where it was finally. After a sip of water.
This video. What?
Don't come any closer.
I am warning you. This is the same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me.
Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in the ring's web. Amano was preparing to take on the boss someday. The video was his insurance. That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right?
Are they still in this hallway?
They sure are. The card that told him to preserve the evidence.
And that card was not the calling card of the Yatagarasu, but rather a directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman.
The two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them.
The evidence Mr. Portman thought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is...
Whether you use them or not is up to you, but they will be of help to you when you take on someone who's above the law.
Is the boss one of those who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of? Detective Bad, there's no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits to them.
Shut up.
All right, fair.
You still insist that even now? You really are something else. I'll leave the rest in your hands.
Did you know there was a second fireplace?
Now then, Detective Gumshoe. It's time to lock up the last remaining member of the Yatagarasu.
Aw, poor Detective Bad. He's had a bad time.
Yeah.
Don't ever lose your detective spirit. Pops, why is this happening? This is injustice.
Oh, hey, come on, Will. These are the only two characters I like left.
Yeah, like I always told you, do not get emotionally involved. Now, let's go. Yes, sir. My screen went to sleep, almost like me.
I mean, it looks like your two characters just left, Will, so if you want to bail, now's a good time. Is this really
just listen in.
Is this really the end of a legend?
To be continued.
To be continued for another 18 hours.
It's not even the end to the case. It's just to be continued.
So, I don't know what you guys are gonna do, and I would think no less of you for leaving right now, but I am going to sit here all night and finish this fucking thing.
Oh boy. Famous fucking last words, my friend.
Let me get some chips and dip and then see where I'm at.
I mean, I'm not gonna read anymore, because I know just, well, I don't fucking,
But what if
Don't be a pussy.
But
let me just scroll through here
karma?
real briefly. See how much is actually left. All right.
A lot.
It's a lot of really annoying shit now. Like, you thought that it was kind of annoying before. It's a lot of, oh, but I can't do anything. You can't do anything.
If you thought you were annoyed before about, oh, but that doesn't prove anything, get ready for 8 consecutive testimonies of that.
See, the problem is, if I, like, hold this off another night, I'm not gonna get, like, because it's not a weekend anymore, so I don't have access to you guys to make this less painful for me.
I mean, like I'll be back tomorrow after work.
Yes. Yeah.
My roommate was a sloth.
Resurrecting.
Either way, I'm gonna get some water.
was a wrecking ball. Thank you, Aaron.
Oof.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. You haven't even seen the... Well, okay, it wouldn't be fair for me to say you haven't seen the bad part of this case yet, because there's already been plenty that's bad. You haven't seen, in my opinion, the worst part of this case yet.
That's honestly impressive and disappointing. Cause like, listen, okay.
Because now that what's-her-face is gone, get ready for that. That's like the only villain in this entire game who is interesting or has any kind of like motivation or personal connection. The rest of this case is pursuing a like completely uninteresting nonsense villain.
All right,
The
yeah,
first
let's
villain was interesting.
yeah, let's just say fuck it for the night and stop.
So, like, listen, I get it. Writing mysteries is not easy. Like, that's hard. But for fuck's sake.
This one's really bad. This is the worst AA case I've played in a really long time.
I'm just gonna eat some chip and dip.
Thank you guys
That sounds
for
good.
sticking through that, Garbo. Maybe we'll finish tomorrow. Ooh.
Maybe.
Bye.